TikTok, I have to grab the stream key. But Kobe, yeah, definitely would like to hear your advice if you have any. And I know you've been playing college football. Kobe might have got caught on ads or something too. Okay, we should be live here in a second. Once we are, we'll open this one. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, what's up, TikTok? Good to see you guys. Let's open this pack and see how we go. Don't really know what is included. So we get a McCaffrey cover athlete, a pre-order fantasy pack, and a Hall of Fame pre-order pack as well. So give me CMC to get me started here. All right, 81 CMC. Let's go open our next pack. So I have played a little bit of solos, delayed today's stream so we could get on and do a longer afternoon stream. Tomorrow should be back night or morning. So we have the choice here. Do we want Hester? Do we want Freeney or Julius Peppers? Freeney and Hester both have Seattle chemistries, or they should. Hester at receiver, I don't know how great he's going to be. He would be a nice return man. I'm not sure how the return game is going to work this year with the new kickoff rules. I think we'll get Freeney to lock down that edge. Hey, what's up, Mason, Big Tank, Everhart, Eric? Good to see all of you guys on the TikTok chat. Hey, please be sure to follow, share, and like. And let me thank EA for this opportunity to stream their game. Big thanks to EA Sports, and thanks again for having us in. It's been a pleasure getting to work with Electronic Arts thus far. All right, we got one more to go. Let's see. Bentley, Spidey, Colin, Honey Buns, Marcus. What's up, everybody? Colin, thanks for the likes. How's your day going, Colin? Heck yeah, Colin, you got the lights flashing. You're the first chatter of the day. Colin, I got the pre-order points. Do you have any recommendation on what I should do with them? I got 46 pre-order points, and I'm not really sure what way I should go. You know, strong arm quarterback or specialist on catching traffic. I think that strong arm would be the move, so we'll go that way. And then strategy, slot specialist, or yeah, impact blocking, block shedding. Hey, what's up, Noah Mandel? How are you, Noah? Welcome into the TikTok chat. Noah, you're all over it. Noah's coming in hot. He's liking, he's sharing. Everybody be like Noah, and if you haven't followed, please follow. Let me go crank up my team a bit, and then we'll jump in to some seasons here eventually. Let's go best overall for right now and sort it out from there. All right, so the team's not looking great, but we do have our pre-order bundle to still dive into. So I'm just not sure which way we should go with it. Hi, Jaime, what's your recommendation on the pre-order points? What should I do, Jaime? Good to see you, sir. We are triple streaming and we're just getting going. Not really my peak hours, but hey, we're having a peak at the afternoon. Let's see here. Set, store, reading the team, lineup. Man, I really want to jump into head-to-head play, but I'm afraid of getting stomped. So let's do some challenges real fast. See if we can finish up the Forge challenges. We were on the 3rd trial last time. Don't know, haven't used them yet. Might use them later in the year. Yeah, maybe that's the move, is to hang on to them. Hey, what's up, Stuart? How's your day going? Yeah, they're burning a hole in my pocket, metaphorically speaking. Hey, Vortex, welcome into chat. Thanks for being here, Vortex. Oh yeah, let's start our countdown timer. Everybody that follows will extend stream by 1 minute. I can stream all the way till 6 p.m. So keep me around, guys and gals. Follow the stream and keep it popping. Speaking of keeping it popping, what a legend, dude! Chowderhead, I can't believe it's been 3 years. Wow, where does time go, dude? Chowderhead, we're gonna get you on the sub wall right now. Thank you, Chowderhead. All right, timer's running behind me. I can't believe it's been that long. Like, I know I've known you for a while, and we've had conversations, and you know, had some ups and downs with real life that we got to share with each other and things like that. But yeah, it's like, where does the time go? Vortex is here, Jamie's here, we got Open Mic, M-Hop. Hey, how are you? M-Hop and Open Mic. Guys that are playing the game, what's your recommendation on what we should do? You got a code, Chowderhead? Let's go. Hey, what's up, Joe? How are you? Almost hockey and NBA season. I'm ready for football more than I am the other two sports. I'm kind of enjoying watching the A's, although they're a bad team. They've been good since the All-Star break. I didn't think about a question of the day. I'm sorry, guys. I was too worried about getting my code and getting some videos uploaded. Jaime, he's ready for some NBA 2K. Never forget the ball, says Bo Dragon. That's what the Seahawks' new defensive tackle said. Balls too, right? Why can't you see your coins in the right corner? It's a visual glitch. Yeah, I had to upload and reload a few times on the getting my coins and my packs to show up. Keep forgetting NFL starts after CFL. What's the challenge here? I start playing these things and I don't even pay attention. All right, 2 touchdowns. All right, so we need to go fast. Let's go back to recent, see if we can jam it up the field. Will I play 2K this year? Unlikely, Colin. I didn't buy it last year. I don't think I'll get it this year. Hey, what's up, Cristiano? How are you? I bought it the previous year, and I thought it played really clunky. It's Cristiano's birthday. Happy birthday, Cristiano. Did you get a cake? If so, what type of cake did you get? And thanks, everybody, for coming through. These are rare hours for me these days, but in-laws came and they're babysitting, so that's been the reason that we started late, because I was hoping to get a full code, and thankfully they did give me the full code for the game. So now we have our pre-order pack. So hey, please follow Chowderhead, please follow MHOP, Open Mic Network. We're all here. Kobe's here. Kobe was first one to chat. And we got our buddies over on TikTok as well. Maybe you're getting a cake later. Okay. Let's see. They said something about 9,000 new animations. You don't think it's true. There's a ton of new one-hand catch animations. And there's a lot of new hit stick animations and hit stick reaction animations. So I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. Like, do we really sit there and look at the offensive linemen and defensive linemen, you know, hand fighting animations and stuff? I certainly don't. I just realized, hey, there's a defender breathing down my neck. Oh, you're talking about 2K. I don't know what all they could add to 2K. But yeah, maybe new dribble animations and stuff like that too. So who's getting NBA 2K in chat? The new kick roll? No, I don't like it. But if the NFL is really serious about player safety and player health, I guess it makes sense, because you know they keep touting that they want to keep the players healthy, right? And if you're having these kickoff returns where there's a ton of you know, head injuries and things, and that's probably a big issue. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should save him. I don't know what I should do. Papa Crispies, he's super excited for 2K. Crispies, thanks for following and jumping into chat. Are you going to be playing my team or my career? 2K's garbage, says Reggie. Yeah, I just got my points came through because I was playing on the trial Chowderhead. So I don't know if I'm better off getting one of these starter bundles or waiting a little bit longer. Jaime, he's been a pretty good part of the community since last year on Madden. He said he might save his. Reggie, do you have any thoughts on saving your 4,600 pre-order points or spending them right away? So I'm pretty sure Reggie's jumping into Madden Ultimate Team too. Trying to stick that thing out, we will. If you can still deliver the hit stick, you can get that ball back. You got to get 2 touchdowns in the quarter. So you got to get a touchdown here. You're going to play my career, ready to play some rec with the boys. 2K's garbage, to be honest, but you love playing rec with your boys. Well, that's fair. You're not coming in with a high expectation. You're just ready to hang out with your buddies. You're saving yours, is Reggie. So it seems like the consensus may be saving from my guys that are kind of sweaty on the game. We got the reception, but I'm not going to get that second touchdown, right? So we failed the challenge. I'm doing the Forge challenges because I haven't used my my pre-order points. I'm afraid to dive into seasons right now. I shouldn't say afraid, but you know, it's like, what am I going to do on seasons? So we got to get 2 touchdowns in the quarter. There's a bonus if we get a rushing touchdown in 5 plays. Maybe we can throw it down, rush it in, and then try to onside and just send out like special teams so they can score quick. Would always save until Zero Chill, present promo. Last year you saved until like May for Open Mic Network. Mutt rolls are trash right now, says Christopher. Why is that, Christopher? Just the odds are too bad. Let's see. The game we're playing is Madden 25. Yeah, that was a nice grab animation for sure. Everybody on TikTok, hey, please follow, share, and like. There's a surprise when you guys follow, and if you're in the red chat, please subscribe, thumbs up, and react. Oh, Higgins just wanted it more than the Rams apparently. I think they should have given us more pre-order packs per Jaime. So your dad pre-ordered on PS5. How do you play it? You should just be able to download and jump in, Stark. if you guys are game sharing, then I have not done much game sharing throughout my gaming life. I'm not really sure how you would go about that. The best card you can get is the 84 Will Anderson, says Christopher. Yeah, that makes me think maybe we should save then, right? Because at least the kickoff promo should be decent. Hey, Have, thanks for breaking the seal and being our first follower of the day. Have, who's your favorite football team? In fact, everybody, who's your favorite NFL team? We were playing a lot of college football. Now we're getting into some Madden. Back on MLB more? No way. What have you been doing on MLB, Reggie? So Will Anderson's the best card, and Christopher's telling us you can't get him. And somebody just subscribed on the red chat. Thank you for the big sub to the YT. All right, so I don't know if I got that within the 5 plays. I may not have, but it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Tight Spot? How are you liking the game so far? Have you got to play it yet? We got a Browns fan and a Panthers fan. Already know Seahawks, baby, for Jaime. I've been wearing the Seahawk hat. I'm also wearing the I Am Jimmy t-shirt today, and I'll have some other Jimmy's Fun stuff I'll be wearing throughout the weekend. Appreciate them. Jimmy's Fund is looking to strike out cancer in kids, and I have a handy QR code. I'm going to put it on screen right now for those of you that are on TikTok or on the red chat. If you would like to donate, you can scan that QR code. If you're in my purple chat, you can type !Jimmy as we're looking to raise some funds again with the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas 5th annual charity stream. So yeah, that's what the QR code is for. We'll take it off screen. I know TikTok doesn't like images too much, but we'll pop it up periodically for you guys. But yeah, we're doing the fundraiser for Jimmy's Fund to strike out cancer in kids. We got Squamish in the house. How are you, Squamish? Waiting for after the interviews that you're doing in a little bit. Oh, nice. Can't wait for NHL news for 25 for Noah. Noah, what are you hoping for on NHL 25 this year? Right, we got to get that ball back fast, and we knock it out, and luckily it bounces our way. So now we can get the 2 touchdowns, at least get through this Forge thing. It's nice not being on the trial and having to worry about the 10 hours expiring on me. Should have streamed this morning, to be fair, but didn't get around to it. Had a few things going on. Normally they drop something now, at least the cover athletes. Yeah, the game that replaced FIFA, EAFC, they've already got their cover. It's been out for a while. And those games usually release pretty close to one another. Between NHL and the soccer game. So we've been talking a little bit about 2K, but are you guys picking up FIFA? Because I'll definitely play some pro clubs with the viewers when that one comes out. What type of interviews are you doing, Tight Spot? Yeah, everybody's doing good. So let's see. Kids are getting ready for school. We did a vacation last week, Reggie. I don't remember if I got to chat with you since last week. Oh, the time ran out on me. I should have used my timeouts. I was thinking I had plenty of time, and I screwed that up again. These challenges this year, these starter challenges are tough. Ethan, thanks for the likes. Everybody, please follow, share, and like if you haven't done so. So we went on vacation, got out of the Central California heat, went to the coast for a little bit, and then, yeah, school's coming. In classes sessions start in September. My kids do like hybrid school, so they do some at home and they do some in-person learning with their classmates. So they've really enjoyed that so far. At least my son has. We got him set up that way to start. Now my daughter's going to start kindergarten. So I think everybody's pretty good, and just kind of looking forward to the summer fading into fall here. The Tyreek Hill card is cool, but it's only 87 speed, and it's an upgrade card. Christopher, you're pretty dialed into everything. So, Christopher, you think it's worth it to save your 4,600 points then, right? Without putting words in your mouth? All right, we get Higgins in fast. Let me try to onside kick. You wish hybrid was an option when you were in school. Yeah, it seems to work out well. I mean, I don't think he's behind anything, curriculum-wise for his age or anything like that, and I get to spend more time with him. I'm not having to waste, I shouldn't say waste time, because it's never a waste of time when it's your children, but I'm not having to allocate my day where I have to drive him to school, pick him up from school, do parent-teacher meetings. There are parent-teacher meetings for this school, but it's more laid back, right, where we're able to kind of set our own hours, and he can learn from home, and they have like Zoom meetings and classes and little things to participate in, and they have a lot of They have a lot of like science days where you can go for like an extra day. You just sign up for it as the parents to sign up your kid, and they might get to do like last year he did. He put together like this little brush bot type thing, so he gets to go in and do a lot of in-person stuff. That's like special event stuff that they have a couple times a month too. Squamish, what do you think about the state of Fortnite right now? I know there's been some new fun Fortnite things coming out. I'm just going to go safe man here and see if this works. Need the ball back as fast as we can. We got to score 2 touchdowns in the quarter. Everyone that follows the stream or subscribes to it will extend the stream by 1 minute. So, hey, keep me sitting here. Our timer says 78 minutes remaining. Man, I'm just going to keep running safe man left. Either they're going to bust one into the end zone or we'll force a fumble, I think. Yeah, I think it's nice for them, and you know, it's nice for me to get to spend more time with them and everything too. I hear some parents say like, man, I can't wait till the kids are back in school, and you know, maybe it's nice to have a break, but I actually love my kids and love spending time with them, and they came along later in my life. I was 36 when my son was born, and my daughters came after, so maybe I have more of that appreciation instead of like, oh, I accidentally became a dad at 17 or something like that, where I'm just like, hey, yeah, let me spend as much time with these guys as I can. Let's see, Squamish is saying the new Disney Marvel season is coming up shortly on Fortnite. You coach high school soccer, you can tell none of the guys are excited about school. That's a shame. Do you think it's the teachers, Reggie, that don't make it exciting? Or do you think that they're just burnt out of having to go in, you know, 5 days a week? In California, I think it's been a year or two now, school doesn't start till 8:30 now. It used to start at 8, but they wanted to give the kids a little bit more time to sleep. So, you know, if I'm driving somewhere, I have to remember that's the hours I'll be walking around. I live close to one of our high schools in my hometown. All right, kickoff is away, and we got Ricky Pearsall on the return. Ricky may have a very significant role with the Niners. They're still figuring out what they're going to do with Brandon Ayuk, and I'm not sure what that's going to be. So you think it's a grind getting up at 6 a.m., first period is 7:25 a.m., so you get it. Yeah, that's tough. And when you're young, at least when I was young, and I think most young people are that way, you need extra sleep, and you want to stay up late with your buddies, playing games, watching movies, eating snacks, you know, talking to girls, whatever the case might be. So now you're up at, you know, like you're saying, they got to be at first period at 7:25. Yeah, they're probably burnt out by the time afternoon rolls around. Squamish saying that's really early. Your school only ever started at 9 a.m. and finished at 3:30. And Squamish is up in Canada. School starts at 8:30 there for Noah and goes till 3:30. Noah's also one of our Canadian buddies. Sounds like Canada's been on it with letting their students rest a little bit more. So you're talking to one of your neighbors that has a kid. I got to get the touchdown on this thing. These challenges have kicked my butt a lot here in the early going. So maybe I don't need to jump into head-to-head play, but I want to. We need a first down conversion here, first and foremost. I guess see if I can get a miracle recovery or something, but this looks like I'll be starting over again. There's more to home life now than ever. Being in school 7 to 2, practice from 2 to 4 is, yeah, that's pretty unreasonable for sure. Field trip days, they'll start at 8:25. How's the gameplay compared to NCAA? I feel like the player models are larger. Maybe it's just something that I'm imagining in my brain too, but I feel like the field is larger on NCAA, or the players are shrunk. And I think the gameplay is a little slower. Somebody from Europe was asking in one of the Discord servers that I'm in, a Madden server, he was asking which game was better for a starter. And the guy that replied is called that dude Dev. Some of you guys might know Dev. He's a cool guy who streams on multiple platforms. Dev was saying when it comes to Madden, it's a little bit easier to pick up the game than college football, and I think that's true. Hey, Coffee Time, thank you for 33 months. I got to get Coffee Time and Chowderhead on the sub wall, and we will. Coffee Time, how are you? And what you been playing of late? Matthew's in the house. What's up, Matthew? TikTok buddies, hey, please follow, share, and like. Red Chat buddies, we'd love you guys to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and some reactions. Hey, Coffee Time, what are the hours for school where you're at? Because I think we have nephews and nieces and stuff that are in school. We're talking about how early some of the kids get going here in the United States. And it seems like in Canada, from what Noah and Squamish were sharing, usually school doesn't start till like 8:30 or something, which I think sounds a lot better. You finished a movie on Netflix called Missing. It was great. What's it about, Matthew?
Stroud to throw it.
I saw Netflix is going to get rid of the controversial series Cuties today on my Twitter feed. I've never watched it, but yeah, it doesn't seem like a great thing for Netflix to be tied to. So probably smart for them to finally move off of that. Let's see, getting ready to play some squads for Squamish. Or excuse me, not Squamish, Jaime. And CMC, I think he caught it but didn't stay in bounds. Let me try that play to the other side. Got to get 2 touchdowns in the quarter or you fail this challenge. Ravens flock. What are they flocking to?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, God, I got to do this one again. It's been a little while. You mean like last time? It was 9:30 to 3:30 or something like that for coffee time. Yeah, it sounds like Canada's got it figured out for their students. When am I going to start playing squads? Well, let me build up my team first, Jaime. We'll probably do squad Sundays, and it's probably going to be subscribers have priority to the squads. Just to set the expectation of I'm not playing squads every day, and when I do play squads, those of you that are spending your hard-earned money on us will have the priority to the lobby at least. Don't want to spend those points for the binder players. That's a problem. Yeah, I'm afraid to jump on right now, Chatterhead, for seasons. I mean, if I lose, I lose. It's not the end of the world, but it's not going to be fun if I'm sitting there with like a 76 squad and my opponent's 83 or something overall. Hey, what's up, Jason? How are you? Let's see. It's about a mom and a daughter relationship. The mom goes missing and the daughter goes to be continued. It's a lot. Might have to go to the purple side to give us a breakdown on the film. Is it based on a true story or anything, or just an interesting story, Matthew? You beat somebody that had all 86s, trust me, you'll be okay. I don't know, man. I haven't played competitively too much yet. Looks like R1's uncovered. I'm going to try to throw it quick over there. Well, maybe not. Seemed like the safety drifted quickly. Yeah, that was not held on to. It's fictional. Let's see. In the office chilling. Oh, nice. Is it good to be back, or is it just more of the same, Jason? I'm going to use a timeout there to preserve a little clock. I may have already missed the rushing touchdown thing. I don't pay enough attention to how many plays I've ran. Challenges are hard for this year. Yeah, they are tough for sure. Hey, what's up, Raekwon? So a lot of you guys know I'm in the EA Creator Network, right? So they usually are very generous with supplying the code. Today the codes came in, and I wasn't free to stream until right about now. So here we are. Had I had my code in the morning, I probably would have done a morning stream, but we're doing it now. All right, let me hopefully pass this challenge this time. Then we'll get Chowderhead and Coffee Time on our subscriber wall. So the rolls are not there, and Christopher's letting us know. My intention is to either stream tonight without sleeping or sleep and get on as soon as I wake up. And like set an alarm to wake up 3:30 or 4 a.m. Hey, Raekwon, thanks for the likes, buddy. Tight Spot, thanks for the likes as well. We're having a like off in the TikTok chat. Got to get that follow train going. Got the kick meter. You got the regular one. Yeah, I was kind of getting used to it. At least I thought I was getting used to the kick meter because of the college game. So I thought we would stick with that one. If I start missing too many kicks in head-to-head, then I'll abandon and go back. All right, so let's see. We'll just go load block. Hey, what's up, Hey? How are you? Oh, there's the commish. How's it going, commish? Because I've done a couple calls to action, and I did blast Jimmy's Fun across all my socials, hopefully over the 4 days. Because aren't you starting tonight, Commish, or is it tomorrow? I think Commish is doing most of his fundraising on Thursday and Friday. Hopefully over the handful of days we can get more and more attention to it. All right, so let them score. We need another touchdown. Let's see, that's a good signing. The new Big Z. So Commish is putting together the fundraiser. It's for Jimmy's Fun and Dana Farber Foundation. Type !! Jimmy in the purple chat or the red chat, respectively. That'll pull up the donation link. But it's there. The QR code is there as well. Yeah, I just grabbed the QR code out of it because I don't think that overlay was going to fit with mine. And my OBS and stuff kind of struggles if I get too many elements going in there. I probably could grab it, put it in as a browser source and all that, but then if it's covering the gameplay, people start sniping about that. So I've been popping it up and making it big for TikTok and the red chat, like every 10-15 minutes, because they don't like, from my understanding, they do not like you to have images on screen on those two platforms. Why would I do that? Rylan, we got to score twice in the quarter. So we're playing the challenge. It's all about beating the challenge, Rylan. I'm not really concerned about winning the game or something. Yeah, you think the boomstick makes it more difficult to fumble per Jaime? Yeah, we're just trying to finesse them is what we're doing. You're streaming all weekend, likely 24 hours. Are you going to have the kids take over or anything, Kamish? Let them do some Mario Kart from the couch and let you have a snack or something? I think last year and the year before, you guys were playing as a family on the couch. Alright, so getting out of bounds is good. They've got to get 2 touchdowns in the quarter. I have felt this thing numerous times. I don't think I'm really ready for online head-to-head. Not like I'm intimidated by it. I just want to get my team up to snuff. We're going to definitely be running Seahawks theme team this year. So we will have a commish kid takeover. Hey, what's up, Joey? Big Seattle fan. Wish you us a good year. Second favorite team. Tank. Roberts. Tank, who's your favorite NFL team? Thanks for hitting the follow button, Tank. Good to have you here. We got one time out. Let's use it. I got 22 seconds to punch it in. I took off work 2 weeks next month. Going to Times Square, Yankee Stadium on September 13th with the lady. Oh, nice. I got that AD Reid as well, Jaime. I haven't really noticed him making any plays yet, but I'm playing challenges and stuff too. Why do a timeout in first quarter? Oddman, just like I told the other guy, we're trying to pass the challenge. We have to score twice in the first quarter here. If we fail to do that, we are bamboozled. And I probably had X open for a minute. I just didn't trust it. Thanks for the welcome and the question. Favorite team's the Rams. Oh, we're rivals then. I like the Seahawks. Who's your favorite Ram of all time, Tank, if you have one? No, it's all good. Yeah, X was open. I was afraid of throwing it on the run and messing that up. All right, we got Thielen. We got through there. All right. Let me write down our subscribers. Thank you to our subscribers. There is a subscriber goal that I will shave my head this month if we hit our new subscriber goal there, which is a secondary goal. Right now we're worried and focused on fundraising, but I'll lower that goal until we hit it. Manscaped sent me a new head shaver is what they sent me. So yeah, I kind of got started late in August for it, but I'll bring that goal down until we hit it over the next couple of months. Let's see. Good question. Favorite Ram is Gurley or Donald? I remember Steven Jackson and Marshall Faulk being really good for you guys too, but man, Donald was absolute beast. We got all the buddies up on the wall. Thank you again, Chowderhead and Coffee Time, respectively, for staying with me through all the years as subscribers. Let's see, Marshall Fall, Kurt Warner, only correct answers on that Ram question per Reggie. Am I liking Madden better than NCAA? Yeah, I have more to say when it comes to NFL. Have auction items for top donors, giveaway list for those that come to your channel by the end of tomorrow. Hey, if you want to come in here and make a command, like auction command or something, or copy over your command to my chat, feel free to do so, Kamish. Then I can direct some folks over. So you got a Flair Griffey rookie card as one of the auction items. I have heard of him. Let's see. I need your contact at Man Cave. You'd love to work with them. Well, listen, there's your first mistake, tight spot. It's Manscaped. I don't work with mancave.com. No, just playing, bud. Yeah, I can let them know to check you out. I tried to set them up with a company I was working with, and they didn't get on the same page. So I can't promise anything, but yeah, DM me, tight spot. So we need to gain 200 yards in the half, and we need 50 on a play. So we need like 3 drives, right? These challenges are funky. Whoa, safety came in and popped me. That's fair. You were born during the greatest show on turf. You didn't get to watch them, unfortunately. Oh yeah, definitely understandable. I vaguely remember like Eric Dickerson and Jim Everett and those guys being pretty good in the '80s too. And of course, I've seen the Rams. You know, they were the Los Angeles Rams out to St. Louis, and now they're back to LA. Did you become a fan when they were in St. Louis and stay with them through the move tank, or like is your family like Los Angeles Ram fans that stuck with them through the generations? No, George Fontieri got a lot of grief over the years, and I think the current owner has as well. But hey, he did get you guys a title recently. You're at the O's game. Hey, Reggie, catch a foul ball or a home run ball and dedicate it to me, bud. I hope you have a great time there at the Orioles game. I'm not even sure they're playing today. So we needed 50 yards in 5 plays. I am on the struggle bus here currently, but we're trying. Got a guy that's supposed to come by today, and he is supposed to give me an estimate on converting my garage into a living space, but he hasn't shown up yet, so you guys might hear Clifford lose his mind in a little while. We needed to get the conversion at least. Started watching them in the St. Louis days, but for your family, you guys all have different teams. Just kind of chose the team at random and went with them. Right on. They're playing the Nationals. They whipped you guys last night. Hopefully you guys turn it around. Yeah, that's kind of a regional rivalry there too. Although the Orioles significantly better team, but that doesn't mean they're going to be better for a single game, of course. Boy, getting 200 yards on this quarter is going to be tough. I need to be getting out of bounds and getting recoveries. I don't think I'm going to catch it this first time. Maybe, if I'm lucky, she'll kick me into the garage. It's better than sleeping in the doghouse outdoors. That would be an upgrade card, eh? But no, I put it in the Discord. You know, the housing being what it is, especially out here in California, I don't know the future for my kids, and they might need like extra living space, and I feel like the house will have more value if I can add, I don't know exactly how big my garage is, but I have a 3-car garage. If I turn my 2,000 square foot house into a 3,000 square foot house, I can just park on the street is kind of how I feel about it, type of thing. And then if they want to use it and have like a little, you know, studio apartment or whatever, I think that's fine. Let me restart because we're not going to get enough yardage this challenge. These challenges are rough. Carne, do you have any advice on if we should spend our Madden points early in the year, or is it better to hold them until later? And I know you were thinking about maybe not getting Madden this go. Don't know till right now they have McDonald in the game. Yeah, they didn't do a great job rendering his hair. He looks a little funky in game. He's got a little, I don't know. Kind of reminds me of the kid from the Addams Family. Look to him. It just came up short. Like that idea. Super cool of us to do it. Yeah, hopefully it works out. We got one estimate. I thought the estimate was really good, but I wanted to get a second estimate because it's such a big investment that I felt like, you know, probably shouldn't just go with the very first thing that gets offered to us. So he gave us like 3 different estimates, and they go up in value each way. One is just a living space. One would be a living space with a bathroom, and one would be a living space with a bathroom and with a kitchenette. I was thinking the kitchenette may not be super necessary because you could probably get away with just having, you know, like a microwave or something if you're turning the garage into a living space. I think having the extra bathroom would be nice. Matthew, the amazing, he's a Rams fan. Matthew, who's your favorite Ram of all time? We got a couple Rams fans popping in today. Hopefully you get the rookie premieres tomorrow. Managed to get 2 this year. Man, they felt like they were really expensive to me this year, Tank. I kept looking at it and thinking that they'd get easier to do, and maybe I looked at them wrong, but they seemed like they were going to tie up a lot of my time, so I never got around to doing them this year. You heard the platinum packs was the way to go because you can get your coins up. Yeah, that might be worth considering. Because the buddies have kind of had the consensus that it may not be worth grabbing all this stuff. I think we want to let him score here, to be honest. We got to get 200 yards on this deal. Got to go. Dog's trying to take his cone off. Tell him not to do that, Noah. Getting bids for major projects probably saved you over 10K on the kids' new apartment, quote unquote, set up in the basement. Yeah, the guy that the first guy that we went with, my in-laws, they were fortunate to buy a little small house right before my father-in-law had to retire because he had the knee injury. A cow kicked him because he worked for years as a milker at a dairy, and they saved some money, and they were able to get in this house. And this guy, he's Portuguese, so they got connected up with him because they're Portuguese. And you know, like sometimes different groups kind of stick together, right, in different places. Oh, you know, I don't want a big kickoff return. I need the yardage. So almost played myself by taking that to the house. So anyhow, he went over, he remodeled their bathroom, he did a lot of stuff, and he was really reasonable. However, you know, it's like, I don't know if that's a great rate or not, so at least getting a second opinion and a second estimate, then I can compare the two of them. Let's see, Michael Dixon is the best Seahawks player right now. It's funny, Madden showing the special teams love. Hey, he's been an excellent punter ever since he came into the league. He's having an allergic reaction to certain food that's causing a rash. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess that's common with dogs, Noah, because Clifford, ever since we got him, he used to be really bad about biting at himself. And then we got him on certain dog food. I forgot the brand name. I want to say it's like something blue that we always get for him over at PetSmart, and it's made for small dogs. And he stopped biting at his legs because I guess he would always feel itchy. So yeah, not surprising, and I'm sorry your dog's going through that. You know, it's annoying for you as his owner because you got to keep an eye on him. You don't want him hurting himself, and you know, it can't be comfortable for the pup either. Hey, what's up, HK? How are you? They were expensive. You saved the coins, but you didn't get enough coins to get the third set for Tank Roberts. Yeah, I kept looking at it, and maybe I was looking at it wrong, but I thought it was like millions of coins. I kept logging in every day and trying to get you know, enough fodder to exchange, and it just felt like it was going to be too much work for me to sit there and, you know, dedicate 4 or 5 hours of a day to get that done. You wish you did that with college. You got a decent sized base team with your points. You can compete on the events for now at least. I guess I'll take off with Stroud, but this is a lot harder this year on the challenges. The starter challenges are no joke. I still need a ton of yards. There's only 23 seconds remaining, so I'll try to throw in here on just like a little drag route, and then onside or whatever. Hopefully works our way quickly. There we go for Higgins. What's the playbook? I'm just on default Seattle playbook, I think, Jaime, for now. And again, everybody on TikTok or on the Red Chat, please follow or subscribe, respectively. I'll probably stream till 6 o'clock anyways, but we try to use that timer, you know, to create that fear of missing out. So if you guys follow, we'll extend stream by 1 minute for every new follower. Getting close to 12,000, or excuse me, getting close to 20,000 on 2 platforms now. Be a fun milestone. Live, love, Niners. Landon, dang it. How dare you make me say that, Landon? You know I'm reading chat here. Landon, we even like Niner fans around here. Carne Basada can attest to that. So please be sure to follow the stream and tell me who's your favorite Niner of all time. If you tell me Brock Purdy, you're getting banned. But otherwise, you're fine. You used to like the Seahawks. How did you go from being a Seahawks fan to a Niner fan? You sound like a bandwagon, Landon, to be honest. All right, Chris hit the follow button. Chris is the real one. Chris, who's your favorite NFL team? Thanks for being here. I need to get the ball back. I need more yardage. All right, let's see. I don't even know if this guy will score. It's Cooper Kupp and get me possession. But we're going to need to hit like an 80-yard touchdown with one play. Your whole family is 49ers. Oh, nice. Who's your favorite Niner of all time? Let's see. With that, you finally got the Forge challenges done. Hester was a lifesaver. I thought about getting Hester, and I went earlier with Dwight Freeney. They both have Seattle chemistry. They were not really Seahawk legends, but we got to have them there in the Seattle uniform for a minute, so they both should count. Liam says, as a Dolphin fan, you hope you win the division. Hey, thanks, Liam. My brother's a Dolphin fan. If I had a second team, it would be the Dolphins. Let's see, you're liking the animal base NFL team. Well, I tried onside kick, or not onside kick, excuse me, I tried to Fair catch. Well, I've been running this double slant stick probably too much. We'll see if we can get loose to Higgins or CMC and hopefully get this done. Slide the line to the right. Pass pressure comes in. You can't deliver that ball the way you could last year. They will knock it down. So I gotta try this deal again. Hey, what's up, Sunset? How are you? Yeah, Hal did look good in the preseason for sure, Jaden. A's and the Mets coming up in about 15 minutes. I'll talk to you guys about that game more than you want. Stomper putting the move on Mrs. Met last night as the A's took down the Mets. Mr. Met in shambles after that deal. No, just playing. But hopefully the A's can win again. May as well play spoiler there in the National League East because, you know, people always think about the A's when they talk about the National League East. Patriots are making you sick. Bye-bye, Judd. Yeah, I saw that there was trade rumors around him. Where did he go, Chowderhead? The situation that I find super interesting right now, besides Ayuk, is also the Reddick deal that's happening with the Jets. Because they traded for him, and they made him an offer, he didn't accept it, and now he's holding out, and it's like, what's going to happen there? So he's off to Atlanta. Did you guys get good draft capital back for him? Or maybe it's still to be announced. Let's go hustle to the line. What do I think the Seahawks record is going to be? I think people don't really have a great clue, Jaden. We're dealing with a first-year head coach. If somebody comes in and is adamant that they're going to do this or do that, I think they're just blowing smoke, to be honest with you. I hope that the record will improve over those 9-win teams last 2 years, but I could see them winning 7 games. I could see them winning 11. Anything kind of outside of that realm I think would be a little bit surprising to me. But it's going to be tough for McDonald. You know, he's first-time head coach, new terminology, new coordinators, some personnel changes. I thought they had a pretty good offseason as far as all the guys that they picked up, but we'll see. Oh, it's 200 yards in the first half. I was thinking it was the first quarter. Vikings have had 5 terrible weeks. Might get that first overall pick. Yeah, I didn't personally think McCarthy was a great decision, but it's a shame that, you know, guys coming in as a rookie, he's got a great shot to go in and have an impact, somewhat close to, you know, where he went to college. There in the Rust Belt. Now his rookie season is lost. Yeah, Minnesota I think will be pretty bad this coming year. You think 10-7 at max could be a lot worse. Yeah, I hope that we go out and ball out and do a good job, but I don't know what'll really happen. Let's see. We need to win the game and score 8 points in the third quarter, so we're going to be going for 2 once we get there. This estimate guy I think is pulled up to my house. So, if you guys hear the dog going, that's probably why. Was waiting for him to show up. I thought he was going to be here at 3, but he did text to be here after 3. So my in-laws are going to open the garage for him so he can go get the measurements. My youngest is probably napping right now, so I was hoping to just deal with him myself and not get the doorbell ring, because usually, yeah, Clifford gets set off. He's starting right now, and then sometimes that wakes up my daughter, but yeah, it'll be all good. I have to take some pictures of the garage before and after, whenever we do get that done. We need to win the game and score 8 points in the quarter, so this is a full game scenario. And we are down 21-6, so it's not, nothing comes easy on these Forge challenges. The other challenges were tough too for me. I know you guys probably aren't really looking for challenge streamers, but usually I play seasons and a little bit of champs as well, depending on, you know, what I want to get accomplished in the game. We'll play some squads this year as well, but yeah, at least here in the early going, I'm hanging on to my MUT points and figuring out what we should do here. And if you are in chat and you've yet to follow, hey, please follow or subscribe respectively. Those of you that are on TikTok or the Red Chat, I'm going to pop on the QR code. That is for Jimmy's Fund. We're looking to strike out cancer in kids. It's the fundraiser that FKM Kanish puts on annually, and I'm participating again this year. This is my 4th year as a participant, helping raise funds for that. So Very worthy cause. If you're not familiar with Jimmy's Fund, they're definitely worth looking up. They are also in conjunction with the Dana Farber Cancer Institute, which I think is maybe a little bit more known between the two of them. So I'll take the QR code off for the vertical streams, but it's there on the purple streams. If anybody needs more information, just let me know. We'll get you guys directed to the campaign where you can donate. Go Warriors. Yes, Connor, I hope that they're going to have a good year. I don't know. I kind of expect it to be more of the same. I guess if Wiggins and Draymond stay healthy and play well, that could be key to them maybe getting over 50 wins this year. But even if you get 50, you're not even a lock to be in the top 6 in the West. The West is tough in the NBA. Let's see if we can dial up pressure and get a hit stick. We got to get 8 points in this quarter, or we have to redo this thing. Can't hit stick them when I'm engaged with a blocker. I'm going to use a timeout because we do have to get the 8 points. We just have to win this challenge. That double mug blitz used to be so good against the computer. It feels like that's been nerfed a lot this year. I don't think you can cheese the computer as much now.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Oh, that doesn't help. Rams get the first down conversion. But yeah, there's Luke McDonald. I think McDonald's got a better head of hair. He kind of rendered McDonald the way I actually look in real life. Come on. Give our young coach some respect there.
They don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even
watching. No forced fumble from Williams. And there's my last timeout, just trying to get to that 8 points in this third quarter. Or we're restarting again. So yeah, here's Stafford. I brought it up the other day. And I know Carne was in chat at that point, but some of you may have missed this conversation. Have you guys seen the whole thing with Matt Stafford's wife? And she was saying when they were in college, they were getting to know each other, I guess, whatever the case was. They weren't officially together. But she went on some podcast and said she dated the backup quarterback to make Matt Stafford jealous. I kind of feel like, man, Matt, you probably could have done better than somebody that's going to go to those tactics. But, you know, if he's happy, more power to him. I don't think we're going to get our 8 points. Looks like one more play. I guess we could have ran it and seen if we got a fumble. But, yeah, let's try again. Hopefully get the touchdown and the conversion. And the game will play, or the challenge will play a little easier from there. How's the weather where everybody's at? It's still hot here. It's still in the 90s, but feels kind of pleasant compared to 105 and 110 that we were dealing with a couple weeks ago. Carne Basada's in the same region and deals with these hot temps as well. I'm hoping we don't see any more triple digits this summer, but I kind of doubt it. I'm sure they'll be back at some point. Boy, the defender made a nice layout play there. I thought I was going to be running after the catch. So, the age-old question, spend your points or hang on to them. Right now, we're hanging on to them. Get the reception, but for no gain, so that doesn't help much. Just burn some clock.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud.
Yeah, Bateman is going to go into the end zone, looks like. Not hot in the 100s, though. Yeah, that 100's hot is completely different ball game.
Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just.
So I haven't seen anything on Ayuk today. Yesterday, I read he and the Niners were close to getting a deal done, but there was still a few concessions that they had to get over. Gosh dang it. Went possession catch and I wasn't over the line of, or not the line of scrimmage, the goal line. But regarding Ayuk, I was reading that they have a deal in place with the Steelers. However, they may not need to do that deal because they were still in conversation. So I thought maybe we'd hear an announcement that he was going to stay in San Fran. I can't really let him score because we need to win the game. Seahawks, what's up, Dylan? Yeah, please be sure to follow Dylan if you've yet to do so. Who's your favorite Seahawk of all time?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play actions.
And we knocked it out of there. That gives us a great chance to win the game and also get the 8 points. Looks like a scoop and score coming for Baker. So, we'll high step our way in. There's our 8 points in the quarter. Not really sure who Baker is, but he's making up a touchdown. Let's make it a 2-point game, and then we could win with a field goal if necessary. Bam, Bam, Cam, of course. Bam was great. Probably the best member of the Legion of Boom post-Seahawk career. AP Ballparks. How are you, AP? Thanks for being in the TikTok chat, and thank you for the likes, sir. Dylan, thanks for the likes. We love the likes coming in, and follows and shares help a whole lot as well.
This up to the 28-yard line.
My favorite college team, I like the Sooners. We got dueling Dylans in there with the same spelling too. It's D-Y-L-A-N. Dylan Olsen and I think it's Dylan McClain. The name gets no, it's Macklemore. Sorry, the name gets trinicated, so I have to put my mouse over it to see the rest of it. I enjoy Madden more, Chris, because I know more about the NFL. But I think both games play really nice, and I think they're fun in their own way. Those that say, oh, the game's just a copy and paste of Madden, that's not true. College football is definitely its own game, and a game that plays differently. Oh, I went for the hit stick, and I got nothing. The double D's. Indeed it is. How about yourself, Chris? Are you enjoying the game, or are you thinking about getting it? Yeah, they play completely differently, for sure. And I think that's nice, right? A couple of good football games on the market. Same manufacturer, but apparently different development teams. And yeah, they play in different manner. It's still going slow, Kilo. So EA kind enough to grant me a deluxe copy of the game. Big shout out to EA for that. I got my 4,600 pre-order points, Kilo, but I don't know if I should spend them or if I should wait on them. Seems like the consensus is waiting is the move. Can we get on that football? Oh no, he's jumping up and down and trying to dive on it. Well, that didn't work out. At least we got a sack out of there. Anna Sanford says it's her. What's up, Anna? How are you? Anna, who's your favorite NFL team? Can't remember if you ever told me. You're Kyle? Wait a minute. You got your alter ego going? Maybe you're on your sister's account? Well, what's up, Kyle? I wouldn't have known to call you Kyle if you didn't tell me. Your phone is broke. Okay. Let's see. Carney says you're just over it. Sign or don't. They'll find another receiver. Receivers are expendable. Yeah, it's been like the lead story, I feel like, since the Super Bowl, right? I mean, it feels like it's been, are they going to be able to sign Ayuk? And I know there's been a little bit of talk about, oh, Debo is going to be the one on the way out, but you know, he's under contract, and I don't know that ever got serious on shopping Debo. But yeah, the Ayuk thing has been hanging over the team for a minute.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Now, did Trent Williams come in, Carney? I thought he was a hold-in. It's the Eagles as the favorite team for Anna/Kyle. So you use the points on the platinum plaques. You got some good players in coins. Would you recommend doing it again, or if you had it to do over, would you wait till like Ultimate Kickoff or something, Kilo? Because Madden does usually roll out some sweet promos, and you guys know I'm like a no money spent gamer, so I'm not going to probably have that opportunity again. What do I think about Daniel Jones being named projected MVP? I think Daniel Jones is going to lose his starting job to Drew Lock, and whoever's projecting him as MVP is somebody you should unfollow immediately, Fresh Johnny. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Come back and give me a hard time about it. But, yeah. I'd say there's two Hopes on that deal. Bob Hope and No Hope. And Bob Hope, he passed away a long time ago. Probably wait, to be honest, as Kilo. You got me bamboozled now, Fresh Johnny. I just gave up a touchdown. Favorite player is still Curry for Kyle. Yeah, Curry's one of my favorites, too. Well, digging a little hole here. Down 9. Wasn't able to get home and get that fumble recovery off the strip sack. Some of these challenges, I've had to go after them numerous times. Hopefully, we'll get this going quickly. See, we got Chris as a new follower. Chris, who's your favorite NFL team? Welcome in, Chris. Who do I think is going to win the national championship? I'm not super well versed on college football. How about Ohio State? Michigan, they lost their quarterback, they lost their running back, and they lost their head coach. Ohio State feels like they've been right on the verge. Could be Georgia again. I don't know. I hope it's the Sooners, but I doubt it. Go Jaguars, says Arjun. How's it going, Arjun? Who's your favorite Jaguar of all time? I feel like the Jaguars have been kind of a rough franchise in general since they came in. I know they've had some good seasons, but When they expand, like 94? Seahawks, that's why you followed. Oh, let's go, Chris. Who's your favorite Seahawk of all time, buddy? Mine's Steve Largent. Going to join on the other account. No problem. It was fun talking to the Anna Burner account there for a minute. All right, here goes Higgins. We need the sidelines. We need a lot to go our way here. Dylan's going to jump in. Lights are flashing for Dylan. Dylan, who's your favorite athlete of all time? We're filling up this follower goal bar slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley, but yeah, please keep following, guys and gals. You think Williams will be the one to get paid? Left tackles aren't expendable, especially when they're the best in the league. Yeah, you guys can't let Williams go, right? I mean, Williams felt like an MVP candidate to me last year. When he went out is when you guys had that 3-game losing streak. When he was there, you guys were kicking everybody's butt. Let's see, Dylan's the other Dylan has followed. We got, you know, the double D's, the dueling Dylans have followed now on TikTok. Thanks, fellas. CMC can't haul that one in. I gotta win the game. 4th and 9, and we're drawing a little slim here. I kind of wish I had all my stuff so I could beat these challenges, but I don't want to go and waste my points either. Sometimes slow and steady wins the race, right? Oh, I got bailed out. Alright, let's use a timeout there and save one. See if we get lucky on the hit stick or something. Favorite athlete of all time going to be John Jones for Dylan. Not college football. Very astute observation there, Jake Browning. That's why you're one of the best backup quarterbacks in football. But yeah, we're playing Madden, buddy. It's under Madden 24 because there's no Madden 25 section yet on TikTok. If he leaves, just cancel the season. Yeah, I don't know what you guys could do to get value that's going to replace him, right? I mean, maybe a couple first rounders, but that's going to put you in a situation where you don't have one of the best left tackles in football, if not the best left tackle in football. No, it's a question of why not. Because Madden just came out. I've always been more of a Madden guy. Even when college football used to come out every year, I was always more into Madden. I have a lot more to say and a lot more knowledge of the NFL. All right, we got to get the ball back. And I've used all my timeouts, so it's got to be an onside recovery. Hey, we're still going to play college football. We're just not going to play it as our main game. We'll play Madden probably as the main game. College football probably Friday nights, going into Saturdays, so we can get that college feeling in here. 3-month dry streak continues for Kilo. Jake Browning, I wish you would have been as good as Michael Penix Jr., says Dylan. All right, onside. There we go. So now on the onside, you have to notify the officials, right, if you're running an onside, so the sneak attack onside is gone, right? Oh, dang, I wish he would have kept his feet. We needed the big hit stick. They should just kneel down, yeah. So let's restart. Yeah, they're going to kneel down. Okay, we'll get it eventually, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry we're replaying the same thing. But we're building something great up here in Seattle. Although I'm actually in Central California. See, still love you, Jake. Took you guys to the playoffs. Yeah, Jake Browning had a heck of a year. I thought the Bengals were completely dead in the water, right? And then Browning showed he's really good at that. He stayed with the Bengals, right? I think he was a free agent, but I'm pretty sure Cincinnati brought him back, if I recall correctly. Can you give up points or yards? So you have to win the game, and you have to score 8 points in the third quarter. So I can't really just, onside and try to get it back or something. Onside, run special teams or one of those, cheesy scenarios. Defense coming after me. My day's good. What's up, Justin? How's the watercoloring going on the images? I don't think I've seen an upload for a minute. Those are always pretty cool when they pop up on my timeline. Day's going good for Justin. Be with you guys for like 2 more hours. Appreciate everybody coming through. Please be sure to follow, share, and like, or subscribe, thumbs up, and react wherever you may be. We are trying to beat this Rams challenge. Trying to beat all the other 4 challenges. Took this challenge to overtime for Kilo. Did you have to restart it, Kilo? Because I've had to restart numerous times on some of these things. Like, I'm not that bad a Madden player, but I feel like I am. What's up, remember me? Your name's Madden. No, I don't remember you. It's a pretty generic name. One of these days, I'm going to inform the entire world not to come in and ask streamers that question. But, yeah. Remember me is like my least favorite question as a streamer. Because it always puts the streamer in a weird spot. If you don't remember the chatter, what are you supposed to say? Just come in and tell us about your day. Tell us, what you're up to. And either we'll remember you or we won't. It's not that I don't want to remember you. I just don't feel like we've interacted enough. Went for the deep shot there. Let's see. Got to deal with Ultimate Team here in a minute for our one of our Dylans, Dylan M. He's got to deal with some Ultimate Team. Nice. A's and Nets coming up in I don't know, World Series preview. It's actually a World Series review. They played each other years ago when Willie Mays was on the Mets. It was 72 World Series. So we'll get that game pulled up on my TV screen. I'll talk to you guys about it. How am you finding Madden 25? Personally, you're loving it. Oh, I'm loving it too. I know some people don't like certain things about it, or they got used to the college game, and people always have something to complain about, right? But yeah, I'm super happy NFL's back. To some degree, we're able to talk NFL and make content around it. When it comes to college, people come in and say, well, how are the Sooners going to do in the SEC? And, these types of questions. And I really don't know. I mean, we never know what's going to happen. But when it comes to that, I don't think I have a good informed opinion as I do on NFL. Yeah, I mean, I don't know which one's better. I think it just depends what you're looking for out of your game, to be honest. I think they're both really good in their own right. As far as which game is better. Oh, Dark Specta's here. How are you, Dark Specta? Thanks for being in chat. Alright, so we got our 8 points, now we need to win the game. Hey yo, says Dark Specta. Ended up being a disaster, but unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection. I've had fun with it so far, so good. Somebody was just asking me if Madden or college football is good, and it's like they're kind of good in their own way.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their
Madden versus college football. Which one you like more with limited time on Madden? Personally, Caleb, I like streaming Madden more. They both play nice in their own respective way, but when I'm streaming Madden, usually it begets more NFL conversation versus college conversation. I don't feel so out of my element on that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely ready for NFL season. But I mean, it can come in 3 or 4 weeks too. It's something fun to look forward to. Look forward to playing some fantasy football and all that stuff. Conflicting reports on how Madden actually is for Dark Specta. Well, I'll say this. Here's my thoughts on the differences. And this could all just be my imagination stuff. I think college football plays faster. I think the defense is a little harder. I think the player models feel like they're smaller, or the field feels larger on college football for some reason. With Madden, they do have the hit stick is a big point of emphasis that you need to time it just right, or you're going to get bounce off animations and things like that in Madden this year. The one-hand animations are nice this year on Madden. With college football, I think if you like playing offline a bit, really get into Dynasty, Road to Glory, all those game modes, and you can have a really good time. And it's not so Ultimate Team based, where Madden, it seems like Mutt is king in Madden. Or I don't know that college football is so dedicated to cut right now. Again, I got the fumble on the ground. I just wasn't able to scoop it and play. Who do I think is going to be a dark horse this year in the NFL? How about my Seahawks? I think they have a pretty talented roster. And they have a defensive genius as our head coach. We just got to see if he can actually coach, being the main guy instead of being a coordinator. But I don't know that Seattle's on a lot of people's roster as being, or radar as being a top 5 or top 10 team. But I think they have a chance to be. I don't think Houston is going to catch anybody by surprise like they did last year. Houston should be really good again this season, I think. Got another hit stick, but no fumble. I got to start using my timeouts. Don't have Madden yet. You plan not to jump on the gun, though, for Dark Specta. You're concerned for the linebacker situation. Who's better, Eagles or Seahawks? Hey, we played each other last year, Hershey, and Drew Lock got that win. So, I mean, Philly's realistically got the better roster. I don't know what happened in Philly last year for them to fall apart, but after that Niner game, Seems like things got out of control for the Eagles. We'll see if they can bounce back. And I think they can. I don't think their roster's bad at all. Patriots should honestly be ashamed of themselves to Shouterhead. Joke after losing Brady. You know, that first year without Brady, and I feel like I've talked to you about this before, so I'm sorry if I'm going on the redundant path here. That first year, I thought Mac Jones was going to be the frickin' man. He kind of came in. You guys were hanging around. I think you even got into the playoffs with him as a rookie. And then it just kind of dissolved from there. And I don't know if people started doubting Belichick, or if Belichick maybe lost some desire to be there, or if it was Kraft, or it was, you know, just a combination of all of it. But, you know, after that season, then it's been really tough times for the Patriots and their fans. I believe somebody just subscribed on the Red Chat, so thank you guys for subscribing there. It's Daniel Freak on all of the social media platforms. I'm just trying to get a hit stick to bail me out here, because we got to win this game. But yeah, Dylan, I think linebacker situation for Seattle, they didn't get to address it a whole lot through the draft. I think it's a valid concern. I think safety play is a valid concern too. I mean, I know they picked up some guys, some veterans, but we got to see if they can play well in McDonald's scheme. I think the edge rushers, the defensive line, the cornerbacks all look pretty decent on that defense. So 4th and 2, I don't know why they're going for it. Can you guys explain why they're not just kicking the field goal and making it a multiple possession game? Oh, they're taking the delay game. Yeah, you guys look great, right? And then Josh left. Go Hawks. What's up, RJ? We love you to follow. Thanks for being here, RJ. Let's see if we can get this one blocked and save myself. So traded Judden for a third, says Hershey. You know, that's not bad trade value. I mean, usually you don't get a whole lot back for guys that are disgruntled or not looking to return. I think I got to just cut this deal and restart, guys. I'm sorry. We start out down 15. You have to get 8 points in the quarter, and then you have to win the game. Rams have had my number. It seems like it starts out well, and then the Rams get that kind of grind me out game-ending drive, which I don't like. I'm turning on the A's versus the Mets game. You guys are going to hear way more about that game than you probably want to, unless you're an A's or Mets. A's took it to the Mets yesterday. Paint my room for a screen. Hit the follow button, Matthew, before you tell me how to decorate my room. Why would I go forest green? I would go action green or Kelly green. I'm an A's fan and a Seahawk fan. All right, Lawrence Butler's up. Peterson's on the mound for the Mets. I'm unfamiliar with Peterson's game. Left-handed starter. We're number 23. That's got on the pinstripe jerseys. He's got the green Oakland tops today. What is that animation? Not what I want to hear. Maybe you restart it again.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession.
A's have the best record in baseball since July 2nd.
Third down incompletion kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Still in the American League West baseball, but we might overtake the Angels. That would be nice not to be the worst team in the division.
To pick up 16 and move the chains.
I don't know, Jacob. I think it depends what you're looking for out of your game, to be honest with you.
From the shotgun,
If you like college more, then you're probably happier on the college game. If you like playing NFL more, then you're probably going to stick with Madden.
what a play. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
College football plays a little differently, though, for sure.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins.
I noticed the rookie, and I'm bad about remembering everybody's names. I think it's May, right, that the Patriots drafted. I saw an image with him wearing number 11. Put me in mind of Drew Bledsoe being on the Patriots way back before the Brady days.
And now it's 1st and goal. He runs.
I remember the whole deal, man. Bledsoe getting hurt, Brady coming in, and then Brady hanging on to the job, and I was thinking, this Belichick guy's an idiot. Bledsoe's like a Pro Bowl quarterback. How are you going to play the 6th round guy? And Brady wins the Super Bowl that year, and the rest is history. But yeah, there's a reason I wasn't coaching in the NFL in my early 20s, and the reason I'm still not coaching in the NFL in my mid-40s now. All right, we got our 8 points. Now can we win this freaking game? We need a fumble to go our way or something. This Rams team's been a pain in the butt.
kickoff team is out on the field.
Rams been a pain in the Seahawks butt ever since we went into the National League, or the National Football Conference Western Division way back when they were knocking us out of the playoffs in the early 2000s. That Bobby Ingram play on the goal line that Hasselbeck couldn't complete. I think it was the year before we went to the Super Bowl. Still fresh in my mind all these years later. Hey, Jonathan, thanks so much for the share. Who's your favorite NFL team, Jonathan? Jonathan looks like he's got the sunflower next to the name. Coverage was good. They'll throw it away. Chicken tender game, man. What's up, chicken tender? If you're eating chicken tenders, what's the best sauce to enjoy with chicken tenders? Are we going ranch? Are we going barbecue? Are we doing something else that I don't know about? Tell me more about your chicken tender game. Chicken tender gaming. All right, we got the scoop up and slam animation. Haven't seen that a lot this year. There's that Dwight Freeman card. A's have had 2 up and 2 down in this first inning. And J.D. Bleday is swinging and missing right now. A lot of lefties in the lineup for the A's. It's left-hand starter. Jacob, thanks for the follow. How do I think Russ will do for the Steelers? You're a Steeler fan. It's tough to gauge how good Wilson still is. He put up decent stats with the Broncos last year, although he got memed to death that first season with the Broncos. I think there may still be something left in the tank. He still throws a nice moon ball down the field. He came in, kind of got to pick his head coach, and they were looking to build the whole franchise around Russ, and then, it all backfired for the Broncos. Kind of fortunately for Seattle, because we got Witherspoon out of the trade and some high draft picks out of that deal. So now he's going to go and be under Tomlin, and I think Wilson's been humbled quite a bit. How that's going to work out for the play, I'm not 100% sure, but I think if he's going to resurrect his career, Pittsburgh's probably as good a spot as anywhere for him to be. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to go. I hope he does go well for Steeler fans. Russ was very dislikable for a lot of us that support the Seahawks. At least for me, up until he flew out to visit with Pete Carroll the night that Pete got pushed out a couple of months ago when we made the change at head coach. He dropped what he was doing. I think he was in Southern California that day, and he was there for Pete, along with Sherman and a lot of the other famous guys that played under Pete's reign. So that kind of melted me a bit, so now I'm kind of rooting for Russ to do well again. What's up, Zach Attack? Been meaning to catch the streams, been super busy. I've been very sporadic. Last week was not streaming much because I went on vacation. This week Madden came out, was waiting to get my deluxe copy of the game. I was very fortunate to get a creator code, so here we are playing it now. But started the stream late and stuff too, Zach. These are not like the kind of the normal Danielle freak hours too. So, man, don't feel bad about not being here. I'm glad that you're here now. How have you been? Zach got a question. Go for it. And Huey, thanks for the likes, buddy.
A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
We got Higgins on a 31. Gotta win this game. I've played a lot of these challenges multiple times. The run should be the play though, right? CMC, close, but no cigar. Do I remember the earthquake? Oh, I remember it super well. Yeah, the earthquake of '89, I can tell you a lot about it. I remember where I was watching the A's game or getting ready to watch it. Yeah, if you want, I can tell you like a 10-minute story on the '89 earthquake if you guys want to hear it. If you don't want that much detail about it, then I'll keep it to the cliff notes. Yeah, it was 9 years old, playing Little League, collecting cards. Baseball was like #1 deal for me, and the A's were great back in those days. And up 2 games on the Giants was going to be Game 3 in San Francisco, and we were all gathered around the TV and the Quake hit. You watched the 30 for 30. Didn't know if it was... Yes, I've watched about half of that one. I'm going to watch the other half when the Giants play in Oakland coming up in a week or so. But yeah, that 30 for 30 is really a well done 30 for 30 on everything that happened around it. So the epicenter, I think they called it the Predaloma earthquake, was pretty close to where my father had driven to that night. Those of you that have been around the stream a long time know my dad had a country music band. So he went over with his drummer. My dad played lead guitar and was vocalist. So him and his drummer go over. They're having a crazy instrument sale at this place called Guitar Showcase in Campbell, California, which is a suburb of San Jose. So 9-year-old Donnie and his mom, we're going to record the game for my dad, and I'm going to watch the game live as it unfolds. And they come on, and it's Al Michaels. I don't remember who else all was in the booth, but I got the DVR, or excuse me, not the DVR. I got the VCR set up back when we had the actual tapes you put in and record, right? And the earthquake hits, and the house I grew up in was supposedly it was a like a ticket office for the railroad station back in the 1900s, and it got picked up and moved out to the country where I live. So I live in the same town, but I lived in the rural section of the town. So we got a nice one-hand grab. Sorry for the long rambling story. T.Y. Yelton, thanks for the follow. Whole freeway claps. Gary Thorne was part of the broadcast crew. So there's a huge beam in my house, which is I don't know, like a reinforcement there. So my mom kind of grabs me, pulls me underneath the beam. It's supposed to be like structurally the better part. Probably should have got outdoors. Felt like the world was just gonna shake apart there. And where I live is in Central California, so I guess miles wise, maybe roughly 100 miles from where the epicenter was. I'm not worried about my dad maybe have a heart attack or having bridge collapse on him or anything like that. I'm worried about my dad being upset that I'm not recording the game because they're not airing the game on ABC. So I insist that my mom call my brother and his wife, because they had gotten married in April of that year of '89, and they're in town. They have cable, and also call my cousin, my dad's cousin, to see if the game is on, because I'm very worried about the World Series game still being played, and you're 9 years old, you don't realize stuff is going to be canceled and postponed. But that was my biggest concern. Ruben, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. I'm giving you guys the long story about the '89 Bay Bridge series and the earthquake around it that night, right before Game 3. So, everything unfolds where we're, concerned about my father, but I didn't really have that thought in my head. Kind of realized it later as the night went on. We came to town, went to my brother and his, new wife's house, and we were watching the news. My mom was trying to call and see if you get a hold of my father. All the phone networks were down. This is when there was early cell phones, but it wasn't like today where everybody has a smartphone in their pocket. So she's trying to get a hold of Guitar Showcase is the name of this musical store that they were going to be over to, and traffic's a nightmare and all these different things that are going on. But she's in a different room on the phone. I'm in the living room with my sister-in-law, and my sister-in-law is like 18 or 19 because they got married pretty young, her and my brother. And it comes on the news that some man had passed away from having a heart attack, and my dad had a heart attack a couple years prior. So my sister-in-law says, be sure to not talk about that in front of Don Elfrid's mom, because they're concerned it could have been my dad. I think he got home. We ended up going home. World Series is canceled for the day. Not sure what's going to happen. I think my dad gets home at 2, 3 a.m. because earthquake happened. It was tough getting in and out of there. Of course, traffic's detoured. People are worried about earthquakes and all the different things, aftershocks, fires, all the different stuff that could be going on. But I was really just worried about the World Series more than anything. Which, in hindsight, I should have been a lot more worried about my father and his safe return back to our home. But, thankfully for us, it was where everything was okay. A lot of people lost their lives during that earthquake. We got a big raid from Joker coming in on the purple chat. Thanks, Joker. I'm retelling the story of the '89 World Series in the night of the earthquake before Game 3. So I'm giving kind of the long version of the story. But the A's and Giants, I believe, off my memory, because I haven't watched the entirety of that documentary again, I think there was some discussion about when would they resume the World Series. And eventually, I think it was 10 days later that they resumed it. Giants didn't do any practice as far as I'm aware. They may have practiced there at Candlestick Park. Tony La Russa took the A's to the spring training facility in Arizona, and they ran simulation games. A's came out and absolutely jumped the Giants. for Game 3, and then Game 4 felt like the Giants were just pretty much going through the motions at that point. From what I recall, I did like the Giants a lot as a kid too, but it was definitely Pro Athletics as my main team and my favorite team. I didn't mean to hit that little hesitation. I'm trying to ball switch. Looks like ball switching is not the same now as it used to be, but we will get the kickoff return touchdown. Now, should I go for 2 or try to just kick the field goal and play sudden death? So yeah, sorry for the long story, but that's kind of my recollection of it. Was happy that they won Game 4. Remember running over to give my dad a hug that they won the World Series. Probably like one of my favorite sports moments as a fan, if not my favorite sports moment, was getting to see them win a championship with my dad. Seahawks and Warriors never won anything while my father was still alive. So yeah, I remember it really vividly. Like thinking about that day is, I guess, you know, the term core memory comes up a lot, and maybe it's getting overused now on social media and things, but I think that one was definitely a core memory for me, that whole night and everything that was around it. Will Clark said he was mad about the World Series and how it went. Yeah, Will Clark's kind enough to follow me, and I direct message him like once a year now on Twitter to kind of update him on how my kids are doing with T-ball and stuff like that. He's just seems like a super encouraging guy from, you know, the little bit of interaction I've had with him, but I'll never bring up that World Series to him, you know, being an A's fan. Vikings rookie is out for the season. Yes, he is. J.J. McCarthy having to have knee surgery. Very unfortunate. I had my doubts about McCarthy, but I definitely wasn't wishing any injuries on the young guy. Wanted to see how he went for Minnesota and how their season was going to go. We got a chance to finally pass this challenge here. We get the fumble. The only thing in our way is Matt Stafford, and Stafford can't stop us. So yeah, sorry for the long deal, but that's my recollection of it as it happened in my mind. I know memory's not perfect, you know. There's a reason they try not to rely on memory when it comes to you know, trials and things like that, because memory isn't perfect. But that's how I remember it as a 9-year-old when the A's faced the Giants and the earthquake hit. But Will Clark said they said he was selfish. Jake, thanks so much for the TikTok gift. How's your day going, Jake? How was the stream today, Mr. Joker? Nice to see Ramsey upgrade going from 84 to 86. And Jake sent us the confetti gift. I always have to look over at the information and see what the name of the gift is. This one doesn't look so freaking tough. Rushed for 25 yards in 5 plays. Some of these scenarios are brutal on these Forge Ahead things. I got my deluxe version of the game. Again, thanks to EA for hooking it up. I'm trying to get through all the challenges and would like to play a Seasons game or two for you guys. But at least for now, I'm hanging on to my Madden points because I want to see what else comes out. Some of the buddies have told me going for the Platinum Packs is a pretty good way to start, too, if you are going to spend your points. I was thinking about getting that starter team and just jumping right into Seasons, but I don't know. Maybe wait and see what other offers come along here. Let's decline, because we got more yardage on them. So Joker had a great stream. How are the little Jokers doing, Citizen Joker? Your Brewers are a long ways clear of everybody in the National League Central. I feel like the Brewers pretty close to having that locked up out there. Doing good, and they're back home.
The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Opinion on 2007 Jay Cutler. Okay, so 2007, Grupp, for what it's worth, is the year I got married. Don't think I followed sports quite as closely as I usually do that year, because the wedding was coming up and the planning and the honeymoon and, you know, adjusting to life as married Danielle Freak versus, you know, being a single young man. But whatever year he was in his prime, and I don't know if it was 07, I don't know what year that really was when he was at his absolute best. I feel like Cutler was on the Broncos then, right? Boy, he could just absolutely throw darts with such great arm velocity. And I know he's kind of a pricklish guy, right, where sometimes kind of pouting on the sidelines. I always took Cutler as being a guy that wanted to win a lot, but, you know, he never had like great success as a NFL quarterback as far as, you know, winning Super Bowls or anything of that nature. But arm strength and talent, yeah, Cutler was fun to watch for sure, unless he was throwing against your team. For the Central, you guys like 7-8 games ahead of the Cardinals. And then when I think of Cutler, I tend to remember him with the Bears a bit more than I do with the Broncos, but I think he may have had his better years with Denver. That Broncos era, can't remember if it was 06 or 07, right, when they had Rex Grossman, and they went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Colts, right? Somewhere around that time. Raekwon, thank you very much for the tiny diny on the TikTok chat. So sorry, yeah, I was rambling a lot. Please be sure to follow and share and like if you're in TikTok, if you're on that red chat with Chicken Tinder Gaming. He's been a little quiet. But please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and reaction. Win take, you were 4 back then. Yeah, Cutler was good. I mean, he was a good guy as far as quarterbacks went. I may be misremembering, but somewhere in my brain, I think Cutler had diabetes, right? And he had to have like the insulin shots or the insulin pump to keep himself going. So I'm sure that probably played a factor in his health and his career too at times. And Mason Miller got diagnosed with diabetes during his college career, the A's closer, and that's had a huge leap on how good he's been as a pitcher ever since finding that out. So sometimes people have something going on with them that can affect how they play and how they perform when we're talking about sports. Take the heat off. Pass for 30 in 5 plays. Pass for 10 on the play for the bonus star. Tim Tebow was a goat. Man, Tebow was no joke in college football. So I'll be with you guys for like another hour and a half. In-laws are staying until 6. They usually have been staying until 5 of late, but my son likes them to stay longer, so he was laying it on them, and they said, yeah, it's fine. We'll stick around. So kind of a win for my son, too, because he's got me where I can stream a little bit later in the afternoon. I don't intend to go back to streaming in the afternoons permanently, but today's the day for an afternoon stream. Boy, Trubisky in 18, I don't think he did great, right? I thought he was okay as a rookie, and then kind of fell off since then. Kids can always butter him up, 100%. Our timer behind me says we got 7 minutes. Everybody that follows extends stream by 1 minute. Although Cat's kind of out of the back. I'm probably streaming the whole way today. Sometimes that's a really good engagement tool. Bronco Tebow to the playoffs was insane. Yeah, it looked like he was going to maybe develop into something, right? And then just went downhill after that rookie season. Hey, Grupp, thank you very much for jumping in as a follower. My buddy Dark Spect is over in the purple chat. He's a huge Bears fan. So if we're going to talk Bears football, I defer to Dark Spect because he knows the Bears better than I do. See, Cutler would sling that thing around to Brandon Marshall. I forgot the year. Remember Chris Conte had a one-handed pick at the end of the game against the Niners. Yeah, Marshall was, boy, he was a dominant receiver. Another guy that has that Seattle chemistry. We had him for a season, I think. I got to get 30 yards in 5 plays. I failed to do it. I started out okay, and then went sideways for me. Age Joey Estes gives up a hit to Jesse Winker. Winker super freaking excited to get a single. Is that his first hit as a Met? It seems like overkill there. If anybody's watching the A's and the Mets, there might be some Mets fans in chat who's really paying attention to the A's this year. All right, we got a offensive pass interference, so that's their decision on if that one or not. Man, I need to find some money plays. Playbook's a lot different now for Seattle. Post Pete Carroll. Who's my favorite Patriot of all time? Shoot, let me think about it a minute. I don't know that anybody's asked me that question. Obviously, we have a bad history between the Patriots and the Seahawks, for Seahawk fan memories. But yeah, favorite Patriot of all time. Deion Branch immediately comes to my mind because he was a Seahawks and a Patriot. But I don't know. Deion wasn't really good for Seattle. Trying to think of somebody else that maybe played for both franchises, or just somebody that I liked on the Patriots. I kind of like Gronkowski, as far as a guy that isn't a guy that played for both teams. Gronkowski just seems like a fun dude. Rush for 30 yards on 5 plays, and get a bonus for 25 yards on 3 plays. No, you're all good, Raekwon. Hey, Washington, thanks for the follow. Let's see, it's Washington 123. Are we talking the state of Washington or Washington, D.C.? Welcome in, Washington. Estes struggling and gave up another blooper out to left field, and Mets are building something up here in the bottom of the second. So after the '89 season, some of the Giants came to my hometown. My hometown now is about 50,000 people. It's a bedroom community for a lot of folks that work in the Bay Area but sleep in the Central Valley. And they might commute over daily or commute over weekly. But it was a really big deal that the Giants had some players come into town. So I got to meet, after the World Series, Matt Noakes, Mike Aldretti, Wendell Kim, and Mike Lacrosse. So I have a Little League glove that has their autographs on it. But yeah, I definitely had a lot of love for the Giants back then. And I'd say it started to change over the years. Maybe around the time interleague play started coming in, and you know, Will Clark left the team. Roger Craig was no longer the manager. It felt like it was just very different to me as time moved forward. And then in recent years, I've gotten to really resent the Giants because they've had their share of helping Fisher stop the A's from building a stadium in the Bay Area. They funded some environmental groups that were opposed to the A's move in Oakland, and they were also opposed to the move in San Jose. So I really just like, I think it's Davis is the lead owner of the Giants, right? Charles Davis? No, Charles Johnson, excuse me. Yeah, don't care for their ownership group, although they're not worse than John Fisher. Fisher's definitely the worst. His tattoo artist does some great work, though, says Cardi Masada. A's hit parade keeps continuing against them. They are now losing to the Mets by a run. Mets looking for their revenge today. Got stuck on political talk for a minute. It was funny. Dude, if you browse the live streams, a lot of these kids are smart. They're engagement baiting. You know, one will have the Republican nominee, one will have the Democratic nominee, and you know, they're playing both sides of it, but I don't know that either one of them really cares about it, but they're sitting there with the images behind them, and they're engagement baiting a lot, and probably a smart thing to do if you want to get more views right now. Not something I care to get into, but boy, there's a whole lot of it on TikTok, and I think just across social media, period, right now. We were close to getting it, but we fumbled a couple plays ago. I'd like to get the 25 yards on 3 plays here. That was a nice block from number 63. Donations are going crazy. They're getting paid. Yeah, it's similar to a lot of these celebrities, right? They're in on the political grifts this time of year. There's definitely the streamer grifts that are jumping in and taking up one side or the other to get those donations coming in. Who knows? You might see me doing that come October. Probably not, though. Do I think this Madden is good? Yes. How do I like Madden 25? I like it a lot. To be fair, full disclosure, I'm in the EA Creator Network. They usually supply us a code. They supplied me a code this year. So, you know, it's easier to like something when it's given to you as opposed to paying your hard-earned money on it. But I do think the game's pretty good. We needed to pass for 50 yards in 3 plays for the bonus star. We're going through the Forge set of challenges, and these have been tough. A's get out of the inning with 1 run allowed. Could have been worse, but A's down 1. Still looking for their first hit as they'll take their turn at the top of the 3rd. Yeah, I'd rather just let you guys know, Bob, for what it's worth. Because imagine you going by the game, and then you come into my stream like a week later, and I'm talking about like, oh yeah, EA sponsors me, and you didn't know that, you know, previously. It's not like they sponsor all the content, but they occasionally have some sponsored things for us to do, and they're very nice about, you know, supplying codes and things like that. Love the honesty. Thanks from James. Yeah, rather let you guys know. I don't want to like say it every single time where I'm just redundant, where it's like, okay, this guy's humble bragging about being the EA creator. But I was really fortunate. There was a sports program, and the sports program got a lot of us in there into the EA Creator Network, and yeah, it's been a great network to be in. Definitely recommend you guys apply for it if you get the chance, if you create your own content. But yeah, hope everybody's having fun. I'm glad football's back. Certainly hope everybody will follow, share, and like. Thanks for being here, because we are trying to get the 25 yards on 3 plays, and we got bamboozled, so let's try it again. I'm still trying to find some money plays with the Seahawk offense. Maybe I should jump off the Seattle offense, but at least mess with them here through the start and see if we can find some things that we like. Computer plays a lot harder now than they used to on these challenges.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
I feel like I'm rambling a lot at you guys.
Throwing is Stroud.
which is usually the case, but maybe even more so than normal.
Got a man, coverage lost him, complete.
All right, so Bateman gets 33. We just need 17 on the next 2 passes.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out.
Today's stream and future streams throughout the week, all the way to Sunday, are going to be raising funds for Jimmy's Fund and the Dana Farber Institute, Cancer Institute. If you would like to donate, there is a QR code on the bottom right of my screen if you're in the purple chat. And if you're in the vertical streams, I'm just going to pop it up next to my head there for a minute if anybody wants to scan it. If you need the link, I can definitely provide it to you or DM it to you, the Tiltify link for Jimmy's Fund. But it's been a great fundraiser. FKN Commish, he puts it on and gets us coordinated for it every single year. It's my 4th year getting to raise funds for that one. And yeah, we're looking to strike out cancer in kids. Let's see. Best playbook that you've used low-key is Washington. Who's Washington's offensive coordinator this year under Dan Quinn? Score a touchdown this drive. There's a bonus if we get 50 yards in 5 plays. Mike Cameron is at the game. He's there with Phil Nevin. Of course, their sons play on the A's. Daz Cameron plays for the A's outfielder, and then Tyler Nevin is an A's utility player. So they're taking in the game there at Citi Field today. And Daryl Hernandez is up. Hernandez is one of the favorites of Zach Attack. Former member of the Orioles organization. He's looked okay since coming off the disabled list. Brent Rooker is not in the A's lineup tonight. If anybody is known to wager on game outcomes, be aware Brent Rooker is on paternity leave. So apparently he's hitting home runs off the field as well. Hope everything goes good with the delivery. But yeah, Hernandez is hitting 184. Versatile player. He's got 1 home run. He had the home run, I think, against the Blue Jays the other day. His first home run in the majors, I believe it was. Yeah, let's get that last follow. We just need one more to flip over the overlay. Thanks, Raekwon, for letting me know. Definitely on some different hours here today, so I can't get too disappointed if we're not, setting the world on fire with follows. But yeah, we always like the community to keep growing. We need 4 more yards.
He picks up 20, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
Raekwon, I'll ask you what's been asked of me a lot today, because I think you're playing both games. Do you like Madden better, or do you like college football so far? Yeah, exactly. Please don't forget, free, easy way to show support. Tap and share the live. Let's see, challenge goals. We got the bonus. Okay, we got to get the touchdown. I forget what I'm doing. Those of you that have watched me stream over the years, that's super common on me offline stuff. I think when I'm not streaming, I pay more attention to what I'm doing, but when I'm streaming, I just start rambling and forget what I'm supposed to be accomplishing. I do it on MLB. I do it on any of the games that have the offline challenges. Return to challenges. Okay. I don't think we got every single star, but we got most of them. Let's see how much that helped us with the packs and things. You've been on college football. You don't like the slowness of Madden, but it's fun. It's fun, but you have more fun playing college football. Hey, that's understandable. We got an upgrade token, and we got a Season 1 recruitment pack, strategy item, handful of coins through knocking those out. Alright, so not really sure how this one works, but we like seeing those coins pop up. I feel like the coin cards are hitting a lot more this year in the early going. So Singletary will convert him into some coins. Hey, give me those coins. I'm gonna keep hoarding them, and then I think when standard releases, we're definitely jumping into a lot of seasons at that point. So with Forge, that was Forge Trial 3, third trial. Got 19 of the 20. So we keep getting tickets and boost packs and different things. What should I do on the captains, guys? Has anybody paid a lot of attention to this so far? I'm sure there's somebody I need to go upgrade. Got a strategy item here too. I don't think I've installed my strategy items. Probably should do that. See, we got the juke move coming our way. We'll hit the gritty and we'll try to catch the Pokemon spawning in chat there. I've got 120,000 coins. It's not bad from just grinding. I haven't been flipping on the auction house or anything. I've heard the auction margins are really slow or really tight, which probably is a good thing for Madden. I don't know. Used to have a lot of fun sniping in the old days. Okay, so sets, captains, what am I doing? We could get the binder card for Ray Lewis, Hines Ward, Max Crosby, Allstott. I don't think I have a good receiver, so maybe we'll grab a Ward. So you have to give up a token, right, to get them. And there's hero sets and different things. All right, so let me grab Ward. Let's see if we have more of those tokens to convert. I have 675 season tickets as well. That leveled us up, and I'm not sure what we got from it, but we'll get some type of reward, I'm guessing. Red Zone pack and the 80 binder ward. And in the red zone, we find some coins. Jordan Hicks. More coins next to Hicks. Penn State all the way for Matthew. Who's your favorite Penn State alum of all time, Matthew? I don't really know what the animations are, you know, when you hit an 80 or something, so I kind of just keep looking at these. Let's turn these guys into 12,000 coins. Okay, so here's Hines Ward. Let's see what else I got for sets. All right, I do not have the token for any of the other guys, I don't think. So let me go refresh the lineup again, and we'll keep after it. Going to build up a Seattle theme team eventually. I know the theme teams, they're saying they kind of got nerfed this year, but we'll see. So we got T. Higgins at 80, we got Ward at 80, Stroud at 79, McCaffrey at 84. But he told me he played against an 86 team on online head-to-head the other day. All right, so I guess back to challenges. Which you guys have to watch me menu stream too much. Epic challenges were kicking my butt the other day, so I think we'll stay with Forge. We'll start Trial 4. I'm assuming they progress and get harder as we go through them. And then we'll unlock that final trial and see if we need any more stars at the end of it. So score a rushing touchdown this drive. A bonus if we don't attempt more than 3 passes. Do have all my starter packs or all my starter points, but we're waiting to see what we should do on the packs. Indoor athlete. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? Thank you for following. Lights are flashing for you. Mets nearly got a home run down the right field line, just hit foul. Not sure who that was. My captioning was right over the player name.
NFL's leading rusher a season ago.
CMC with a big play.
Inside the 40.
Graham Swaddle running down. Favorite athlete is either David Ortiz or Tom Brady. Sounds like you're a Boston-based sports fan. Very nice. Was Francisco Lindor. The next one he's going to straighten out. Lawrence Butler is going to watch it go, and that is a solo shot for Lindor. That thing was tattooed. So Estes struggling out in New York so far. Thankfully, nobody was on base. But no doubter for Francisco. Hey, what's up, Solo Phil? How are you, buddy? So are you Boston all the way? Is it like Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins for you indoor? Or do you like any oddball teams? I'm all Bay Area other than the Seahawks pretty much. Hey, what's up, Twiz? How are you, buddy? Welcome back to chat. All right, we completed this challenge. On to the next one. Get 1 sack. Don't allow a touchdown. Man, I like it when they're just simple and fast on these challenges. We'll see if they stay that way. Yeah, I'm doing good. Enjoying the new Madden. Enjoying getting to talk to you guys. I don't anticipate being on in the afternoons a lot, but we're here today, so looking to, you know, hopefully entertain and connect with as many folks as we can. Thank you very much for the share, Twiz. We love the follows, shares, and likes on that TikTok chat. We got our sack. That was quick. Fantasy football, there will be a lot of underdog fantasy for sure. If you are not signed up for underdog fantasy, my creator code is DYF. They'll give you 2 special plays till tomorrow. There's an Angel Reese special. She just needs to score half a point, I think. So you get 2 special plays. and a match deposit bonus up to $250 for Underdog Fantasy. Again, use my creator code DYF. So, besides daily fantasy, I'm playing one casual fantasy league. Score a passing touchdown this drive, and a bonus if we get it in 4 plays. But as far as like putting one together, I might do one for the community, and give you guys some type of prize or something. Can I do the Rams next? Well, no. I'm a Seahawks fan. We're just playing Ultimate Team anyways, Kai. So it doesn't really matter. It's just the uniform that we're using. But we're playing against the Rams right now. But hey, Rams fans are welcome here too. Please be sure to follow and stick around. We can talk NFC West all year. Who's your favorite Ram of all time? Am I done playing it for now? No, I wouldn't say I'm done. I'm intending to play it like once a week. Probably going to play it on Friday nights as we go into Saturday mornings, Mondo. Is my intention.
Now Stroud. Flush to his right.
Like I told you guys when I was playing college football a lot, I know a lot more about the NFL. I'm a very casual college fan, so I do feel like I'm more in my element on an NFL game. Review of the game, I've had a great time with it, Matt, for what it's worth. Get to jump into head-to-head play. It'll be coming in the next stream or two, though. Yeah, pull down quickly there. What am I supposed to do? Get a passing touchdown in 5 plays, right? Or no, in 4 plays. Let me just restart it if I can. Well, maybe we go one more play. Plays a little slower than college football, I think. Players feel like they're a little bit bigger player models. The one-hand catches are nice. The hit stick having a skill element to it, I think, is pretty nice on the game too. All right, let's restart because we need to get this in quickly. You just sent in a refund. It feels clunky. Have you played college football? Because I do think they play a little different as far as the pacing of them.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
I think you can get like 1 refund a year, right, from Xbox or PlayStation, if I recall correctly.
Got a man, that's Ward. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what the limitations are, unlike play hours.
Stroud.
Oh, nice one-hand grab from Thielen. Feels like you're stuck on the ground in Madden. Let's see. Solo Phil, you just share play it with your friend who has the game. What do you think about it so far, Solo Phil? I'm not trying to ID the mic. I just wanted to shift it on. I think I did that wrong.
Eluding the pressure right.
Probably could have given him another step to get away from that linebacker.
Inside the 30. Throwing now is Stroud.
And Ward not going to get that touchdown. I was trying to force it up there and get the bonus. No bonus on that deal. What a hit from our offensive lineman. Let's try it again. Not bad. I'm glad you didn't buy it personally, though, for Solo Phil. Yeah, those of you that share the games, that's really smart to save a few bucks that way.
Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go.
Now, what game are you playing the most these days, Solo?
Oh, he'll take a shot.
McCaffrey's in behind, and he's not able to run through, unfortunately. I was hoping to break that tackle and house it.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards.
Be playing 2K in a few weeks. Yeah, some of the guys in chat said they were very excited for 2K this year. I haven't seen anything that's made me want to get back on 2K yet, but you know, maybe my opinion will change after the game comes out.
Stroud to throw it.
Ward's got a little pocket. That would have completed it with the bonus. Maybe I should have thrown it a touch faster. So he was in behind that linebacker. Right. Ward threw a good block. We'll get in there with Thielen. That should complete the challenge. Good to be with you guys for roughly another hour. Our timer says 0. We had 10 followers. Plus, I think we had about, I don't know, we'll round up to 5 on the other platforms. But, hey, please follow, share, and like. The more you guys follow, the longer we stream. We'll set a new timer up behind me. We'll add 15 minutes because we had a few on purple and at least a couple subscribers on the red side too. Have to buy basketball. Basketball's life for Solo Phil. Those of you that haven't told me, who's your NFL team? Don't allow a touchdown this drive and a bonus if we don't allow more than 30 yards. We are having to deal with the Rams a lot in this Forge set of challenges. Not me to change my camera view there.
Looking to throw right away.
Delivered the hit stick, but no fumble.
He gets leveled just before
Not like
he
I'm
reaches the marker.
saying I deserved a fumble, but
First down.
yeah, we got to get hit on him. He held on.
To throw. Finds his target, Robinson.
Might be doing this one again. Just trying to set up for a hit stick and pop that out of there. Yeah, let's try it again. Frank says CNC. What's CNC, Frank? Christian McCaffrey? CMC? Did you have a typo?
The drive picks up here.
Or
First
am
and 10.
I out of the loop on something? Wouldn't be the first time. Speaking of football, AR, kind of scaring you, but you think he'll be all right. Is he looking bad in camp or preseason?
Complete to Williams.
Try to
He'll get it out to the
force that
34
fumble.
before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34.
Yeah, that cheesy play used to be so good. Not so easy this year. Double blitz and just use her in the safety against the running back. That was my go-to for years.
All right, set now. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets
And I
this
click
one
on
to
and I
the
try to
throw.
hit stick and I'm off the
Face
mark.
left sideline, and he's off to the
Don't know
races.
what coaches are seeing in practice, but in game, that dude needs reps. It's a shame that he lost so much of his rookie year last year with the injuries too. Because this year, I mean, he's basically like a rookie, right? Wasn't it only a game or two into the year? I thought that you guys lost him. He's to get a base runner and Miguel Andahar draw on a walk.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Got a man, coverage lost him.
Man, I'm trying to set that hit stick and knock it
To the
loose and
races,
didn't work out. This is on comp too. It's not on arcade. That might be part of why. Week 4. Yeah, so he didn't get to play much. I'm trying to go away from that blitz because they're not having it. Felt like I was going to jump in and take that away on a interception, but I can get the linebacker to jump.
Stafford back to throw.
It would have been a pretty gnarly jump in.
Defense too much. The Seahawks drag
There we
him
go.
down.
It's better start.
Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack.
And man, Cooper Kupp just carving up my Seahawk defense here.
And he does
Well, we gave up 30 yards, so let's try to get that bonus star. Try it again. Doesn't feel like it's that tough a scenario, but it is kicking my butt. I didn't mean to quit out. Meant to restart, but it's fine. Load screens aren't so bad these days. Old days, man, you'd be waiting for a while. We get some rewards, but I don't feel like I deserve them. He's going into week 1. He's going to get cooked by Houston. And JJ Baudet gets a hit for the A, so they got something coming together here. Top of the 4th against the Nets. Down 2. What's up, Logan Bray? How are you, Logan? Thanks for being in chat. Who's your favorite NFL team, Logan? If you told me in previous streams, I'm not sure if I remember.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Higby carving me
Clock
up here.
management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He'll get this one to Cobb complete.
Yeah, they don't let you hit stick them too much on
Down to the
comp.
35-yard line.
Timp, what's up with you, buddy? All right, let's try it again. No, I don't want to do that. Let's take a timeout. That way we can reset.
It's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores.
just need to hold them defensively. I feel like I'm playing on Super All Madden or something. Restart the game. JJ Blade gives it a ride, but it's going to be just short of the track. Thought he had a 3-run shot from his swing. How do I like it? I like it fine. It's tougher, though, than it used to be. Hey, what's up, Matt and Mass? How are you guys doing, respectively? Seahawks not making the playoffs this year.
Stafford.
Haley, what team do you like?
That's caught.
Haley's going to tell me some BS. Like she's a Chiefs fan or something. You don't know if you want the new Madden for Zach. Go Hawks. Hey, what's up, God Loves? How's your day going? The Niners, they're great at losing the Super Bowl. Probably haven't seen a Super Bowl victory in your lifetime. Happy day, Haley. See, favorite team is the Niners for Yeet. Sorry, Yeet. That crossfire wasn't intended for you, Mr. Yeet. Thanks for coming in. It's always Chiefs or Niners. Yeah, exactly. Just not gaming much for Zach. Raiders for Tim. Is this 25? It is. Yeah, there's no 25 column yet for us to jump on 25 in the game. Or in the TikTok gaming directory thing. Hey, if you haven't followed, please be sure to follow, share, and like, or subscribe, thumbs up, and react if you're in the red chat, which has been a little bit quiet here last few minutes. Hearing a lot about the gameplay being slow. It does play slower than college football, I think. College football feels like the plays unfold a little bit faster. We got Cooper Kupp in the backfield. It's okay. Still be a fan whether they win or not win, says Haley. Well, how do you think I feel about the Seahawks, Haley? Haley's coming in trying to be a troll.
But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Who's your favorite 49er of all time, Haley? Haley's going to say Brock Purdy. Haley's been a fan for like 3 months or something.
Stafford.
And they're getting close to the 30 yards. Matt, how do you like the game so far? I know you've been spinning on some packs. So he's got 2 on, 2 out. Zach Geloff at the plate. Yeah, good old Brock. Team that has legends like Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. Yeah, Brock Purdy's my favorite player. We'll drive him back a bit. Favorite all-time Frank Gore. Hey, you went deep into the knowledge base on Frank Gore.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's
I wasn't expecting you to have been a fan long enough to know who Frank was. Colts legend Frank Gore. Man, I am sick of Cooper Kupp on this challenge. Referees in the way. Hey, Haley, you're going to get ran out of chat right now. Bye, Haley. All right. She gone. Or he gone. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Troll under the bridge. But yeah, Zach's been too busy for gaming of late. Kind of missed the Zach MLB The Show streams. Very good at the game is Zach. When he has time to play.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now for
right.
the 30.
Yeet, you're welcome here. Haley's not. Niner fans giving themselves a bad reputation, but not Yeet, not Carter. Those guys are classic. Rest of the fan base, I don't know. Their whole top saying is "Bang Bang Niner Gang." So I don't know. You make of that what you will. Force the incomplete, bring up a 4th down situation, and hopefully pass this Rams challenge.
He might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's.
Hey, what's up, Christine? How are you?
On that play.
Welcome into stream. Stafford making all the pre-snap adjustments.
On 4th down, Stafford.
Oh, there we go. All right, Vincent's got it. And give Cooper a couple little high step. So that'll get us through this challenge. Oh, the barcode is for Jimmy's Fun. We're fundraising for Jimmy's Fun. Let me pop up that barcode for TikTok viewers as well. If anybody wants to scan that QR code, we are fundraising today for Jimmy's Fun and the Dana Farber Cancer Institute. That is a multiple streamer, multiple day fundraiser. It's put together by FK and Kamish, and this is year 5 of the fundraiser that he's put together. So if anybody would like to participate, there is a link, there is a QR code. please jump in, or you can share my tweets about it, and the more eyeballs on the fundraiser, the better. We're doing cooling iron. Don't allow a touchdown on this drive. Don't allow 50 or more yards. A's did not cash in top 4. They're still down 2, and Pete Alonso is up. Pete, he got a raspberry on the bridge of his nose yesterday on a diving play. So Pete looking a little bit worse for wear at the moment. Just gonna try to hurt that baseball right now. Our timer says we got 4 minutes. Everybody that follows will extend stream by a minute.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
And Pete Alonso just got all of it. He did hurt the baseball. I was good at foreshadowing. Alonso with a moonshot. So Alonso and Lindor have both got to Joey Estes in this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot.
Another absolute no doubter. 107 exit velocity.
Now it's Stafford.
Maybe we need to put the superstar focus on Cooper Kupp. This is it's not great. All right, let's use the timeout. Is there football on? Mets and A's, Matthew. As far as NFL, there might be a preseason game. I don't know. Oh, I meant to restart. Dang it. Yeah, we got some rewards, I think, just from the XP. All right, so we got cooling the iron, carry the torch, and other things coming up. You got Dallas and the Rams. You don't know if that's right now. Yeah, it's annoying when you flip on a preseason game and you think it's live, but it's a replay. It's like, well, that's not too exciting.
All right, let's get
I mean, I
this
guess
show
it's
on the
fine
road.
if
It
it's
is
your
1st
team or
and
something,
10.
but I don't get too into the preseason action.
Throwing to start this game. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
Hey, what's up, Richie? How are you, buddy?
After advancing this to
Richie's
the
here,
37.
Christine's here. What's new, guys?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams.
Yeah, on arcade you can knock that thing out on the hit stick easy. Who's on the commentary? I don't have the commentary up where I'm listening to it. These challenges are no joke, Chowderhead. These things are freaking tough, man.
From the 39.
It's like being on Legend or something on the show. Of course, that's no problem for Chowderhead, but stuff for me. It is a replay for Matthew. Everybody, please follow Christine. Please follow Richie. Oh, it's Rich. Sorry. I shortened it to make it easier for me to type. Alright, do we have to win the game or something? What's the deal? Don't allow a touchdown. Okay, I guess we got to play the whole game. Thought it was just on the drive. Get the chew clock going here. Off what? No, you're not. I've been seeing the TikToks, the cool plays that you're doing over on College Ultimate Team. But you also love football too much. You're just so good at MLB The Show. It's tough to be to that level on numerous games at the same time, right? But you're good at football games. Nathan, he misses Jeff. Hey, I'll be your Jeff. Hit the follow button, Nathan. You were watching the Broncos last week. Bo Nix was impressive with the first string. Big Bad Bo. You're on the purple. Purple boy is here. Zach is here, shouting himself out. Hey, follow Zach. Follow the Baltimore Battery. And keep an eye on all of Zach's socials. We hope he'll get back into streaming one of these days. I did not get that outbreaking route to break out. I think it was bad usering. Yours truly. That was a pretty good play too. When's the next NCAA live? When does college football get started, Alajuwon? Like when's the first set of real games? Because that's probably when I'll start streaming it. I'm going to stream it like once a week probably, the day before the games get going. Like Friday night going into Saturday mornings. Who knows, I might stream it twice a week, but likely that'll be the back burner for Madden. The 31st. All right, there you go. 31st is when you'll see some college football. Probably the 30th then, if the 31st is the first big day. All right, let's beat this challenge and nail down here.
Nothing left to do now.
Buddy's saying it starts on August 24th. Zack Attack's confirmed. That's the first game of the year.
Get to this spot.
Yeah, maybe I'll play that day because we'll probably have some college football hype and some good discussion. Who's playing that first game? Did they do the national champions the way NFL does the Super Bowl champion? All right, got through that one. FSU versus Georgia Tech. Rush for 30 in 6 plays. Bonus if we don't throw the ball. All right, so we're just running the rock here. Joey Estes just missed to give up another home run to Gamble. Estes looking pretty hittable tonight. A's offense feels like it lacks some punch to it, not having Rooker in the heart of the lineup today. Guessing he'll be out 3 or 4 days. It's usually 3 days, right, for paternity leave for Major League Baseball? Although I'd rather him spend time with his wife and kids.
First and 10, getting ready to go.
And speaking of lacking punch,
The drive begins with a
Tyler
run by
Nevin,
McCaffrey.
of the ball
That's to about
going
the
to his
28.
glove.
Second down coming up.
Come on.
Give credit to the defense.
Zack Attack warned me about Nevin when
And
he's
they gave up no
He's wearing 26, but he's not playing defense like Matt Chapman.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So it's Florida State and Georgia Tech.
About 3 yards as he's taken down at
Are either of those schools going to be in the top 25? Just,
playing the drive here. 3rd and 4.
yeah, we need a big run here, or we're trying this challenge.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey.
Almost.
They get
That's
him
not
down,
too
but
bad.
not before
Well, it's
he takes
30
it
and
across
6
the
plays.
40
Wasn't there a bonus
line.
though? Oh, FSU is the 10th team in the nation? Oh, no. Okay. I was thinking I had to do it in 3 plays. Okay, we're on track. Yeah, they're pretty solid. So I'll probably stream the night before that game. Particularly if you guys remind me to stream college. Because that's my intention. A little college talk, maybe get some different eyeballs in chat if you're doing some college content versus only NFL. And the games play similarly enough that I won't feel super lost bouncing between them. Or rusty. I mean, they're different, but they're similar. Hey, what's up, Pro Fars? We've been missing you all this time. Welcome in the chat. Yeah, we need a big run here, or we'll restart.
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
Decent run. Challenge fell, though. Just didn't get enough yardage with CMC. It's not like I have to always run the stretch, but that seems to work pretty well against the computer. Just to my knowledge from previous years of playing the game.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of
Let's get the
space.
hit. That runner went to second on Nevins. Nice play. Play at the plate. And Daz Cameron just got an outfield assist on a nice throw into Shea Linglers. Linglers put a good tag on the runner. So I don't think that'll get reviewed. Great play from Daz Cameron. He's had a few fun highlights since he's been up with it.
Short game here, maybe a yard.
Well, took one hop and Linglers
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will
clearly
be
gets
the
the tag on the
8th play
base
of the
runner.
drive.
Today he's still down.
McCaffrey running right.
There we go, CMC. I think we got the yardage needed. No, we still need 7 more. Man, I thought I had all of it there. Go Hawks. What's up, Rylan? Yeah, Rylan, if you're not followed, please follow. We love all the Seahawk fans to stick together in this chat. Rylan, who's your favorite Seahawk passing present? Oh boy, that's not what we wanted. I thought about flipping the play too. Looked like there was an extra ram on the left-hand side. I didn't pay that much attention.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
Gosh, these are tough.
And he's going to take this one across midfield.
Guess we
and
still have
into
one more
Ram
shot at it.
territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves
Oh, what's
him
up,
with
Canadian
3rd and
Bella?
7
Good morning.
ahead.
At 5:12 my time in the afternoon.
A handoff
Bella,
for
how are you? I
McCaffrey.
guess you're just getting started on your day, maybe. If you guys are in TikTok, please give Bella a follow. I think we have a shout out for her on the purple side too. We'll see.
They show run with 3 tight ends.
Bella,
here
thanks
on
for the heart
first
me.
down.
Bella's staying on the TikTok team with the heart me. Don't really know what the teams do, but yeah, do want to acknowledge that.
This is
Thank you for
McCaffrey on the give.
keeping
And
the team
nothing
going
much
strong.
materializing there on the
Haven't
first
been in
down
here in
run.
some time.
He'll
Yes,
get
you
a couple
have. I
of
haven't
yards
streamed
in.
that much so
They'll
far.
break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8.
You haven't been in here
27
today
yard
for
line.
some time, but now you're here.
This is
We're glad
McCaffrey.
you're here.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's
See,
out to the
5 days off, just waking up. Oh, nice. You're going to be doing a lot of streaming? I like the new profile picture. You got the same one on the Discord server and on the TikTok profile.
Now a run with McCaffrey.
We got a nice cutback
And he's
lane
going to
there.
have the first down at about the 38.
So 3 plays down,
Stays alive.
and
Third down gain of 8.
nothing comes easy on these Forge challenges. Don't consider myself that bad at Madden. I'm doing good. We're doing the fundraiser for Jimmy's Fund. Let me pop the QR code up for you guys on TikTok in the red chat. Jimmy's Fund and Dana Farber Cancer Institute is the 5th annual Fluffy Kitty Ninjas fundraiser. I've participated in 4 of them. If anybody's interested, please scan the QR code, or I can link you guys to it. Or if you want to interact with any of my social media posts, I put it on Twitter, Threads, and Instagram today too. Definitely appreciated. So today I got on the I Am Jimmy shirt, and I got a few other things to wear for you guys from the years of doing it. And Mr. and Mrs. Kamish hooked us up with some really nice shirts for this event. So have that one on probably tomorrow's stream. Yeah, they raise funds for children that are going through different cancer treatments, and the slogan is striking out cancer in kids. There's a whole story about Jimmy. Jimmy was a little boy that was going through cancer treatments, and I believe some of the Boston Red Sox came to visit him in his hospital room, and they brought him a TV set so he could watch the game. And I believe he recovered to full health. I have a command for it on my purple chat about Jimmy's Fund. About the history of it, and then memory gets bad for me over the years, so may not be telling the story as well as it should be told. But yeah, it's to make it easier for families, if they need money or if they need a hotel room or something like that while they're undergoing the Jimmy's Fund deal. Oh, that's a good command, Zach. That one's coming soon. I think we're not supposed to talk about it here, but yeah, the OF command coming before you know it. What's up, Ryder? How's Ryder doing today? Oh, I should pay attention to what I'm doing, right? What's the challenge goals? Score a passing or score a touchdown in 5 plays, and we get a bonus if it's a rushing touchdown. Did I see Shohei's bicycle kick home run that went 700 feet? No. Sounds like that was AI generated. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ryder. Ryder, who's your favorite NFL team? If you haven't told me previously. Right, so I need to throw this down to like the 1 and then rush it in. May have to do this one again. Those RPOs do not work out. That is not going to work out. So let's just run it, and if we run it in, great. Probably not going to, and if we don't, we'll restart here. The Buccaneers. Oh, nice. Who's your favorite Buccaneer past and present? Profars, I know you're just losing your patience. Profars, how are the Padres going? I know you're chomping at the bit to tell me. Or maybe you're not. Maybe they're struggling, but I really don't know. Haven't looked at the win-loss for them for a minute. Let's restart and see if we can get this one completed. They're doing amazing. Are you guys going to overtake the Dodgers for the National League West? And Bella, again, thanks for all the likes. That'd be something. I thought the Dodgers just got tied for the best record in baseball. Could have sworn I saw something where Dave Roberts was talking about that.
Good work after the catch, gonna net him 23 and a first.
Right, so we got Thielen and Higgins on the left side, and then those vertical routes across. Oh, I love that to the outside. I tried to click on him and take him there. It didn't let me. Well, need to get this down and rush it in there. If we can. Looking for all the stars as we play these Forge challenges. Oh, that's picked. Should have high pointed in hindsight. Now we got to watch him take it to the house. I just want to restart. I know I messed up. All right. Congratulations to the Rams. Let's try that one again. Restart the game, yes. We need to jump through the hoops and get all of our packs and our rewards here. At least we're trying to. But I don't think I love the way these plays are drawn up here. See if Ward can get open on that split route.
Stroud looking to throw.
No. The defender says no. Pokes it away.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
2nd and 10.
Right, Ward, Thielen, and Bateman.
Stroud to
Line up to
throw
the
it.
right.
And this one incomplete.
Max Schumann will get a walk for the A's, same with the base runners. So I'll take it. Peterson's pitching well for the Mets. I've never seen this guy pitch before, but styled him
Pick up the
tonight.
first down and move the chains.
Down goes Stroud, and here comes the restart. So one thing I would say Madden's done this year is they've made it to where the challenges are not going to be a breeze. At least starter challenges. Maybe once our teams are really cranked up, they might not feel so bad. But
He's going to drop this down to
you might be saying, well, there's not a lot to do here for an offline player this pre-order window, but yeah, they're tough. Who do I think will be the MVP for NFL? I'll go Patrick Mahomes. I think Mahomes is going to have a great year, and I think they will get close to getting the 3-peat. I don't know if they'll get it done. I think everybody's going to be gunning for those guys, too. Hey, what's up, Debo? How you been? Welcome back to chat. Debo, hey, please be sure to share and like the stream. Thanks for being here. Alright, looks like we finally completed that one. The MLB is going to be once in a blue moon. Yeah, I don't plan to play much MLB. It'll be mostly Madden with some college football. In the occasional, just like sponsored game or something, stream or oddball game. If there's drops on the purple side, I'll probably jump on it. Complete 5 passes to Strive, don't throw it incomplete. Why? Because new games came out and baseball's terrible. I said as much during the baseball streams. I wasn't really enjoying it this year. I enjoy talking to you guys about baseball, but as far as playing that game, I haven't had a lot of fun with it for some time now. You know, it was nice to hit World Series. It's not like it's terrible, but there's a whole lot more that the game could be and should be compared to what it actually is, in my opinion.
Set to go now on first.
Might be a decent time to stream MLB because I think everybody's playing the football games too, but I gotta do what's fun. If I'm not having fun doing it, Debo, you know, why bother? Yeah, we need 5 completed passes. I don't know where there's any jet sweep passes on the Seahawk playbook, so we're just gonna look for the drag routes and things. I don't really need the touchdown. I'm good. What's up, Gary? How are you doing? Welcome into the chat.
The 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Please be sure to follow, share, and like all of you TikTok and buddies. If you've yet to previously do so.
So the hope is
You can always share on
these
live, though.
underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense.
Just doing challenges. Yeah, doing challenges for now. I need to get my team kind of squared up for online competition. And I'm not sure if I should use my pre-order points now or if I should hang on to them. Seems like the consensus from talking to chat throughout the day is hang on to those points. So at least for right now, I'm still hanging on to my 4,600 points. Maybe I'll wait till like Ultimate Kickoff gets here or something. Oh, what's up, Brendan? How are you?
From the shotgun, CJ Stroud. Quick throw
We got our 5 completions, and that one is good. Hang on to it. You used yours, and it wasn't worth it. Yeah, Kilo told me he had a decent run on the platinum packs, and he still said he probably would have held on to them in hindsight. Yeah, doing good. How are the Royals going, Brendan? I haven't looked at the standings too much. I haven't memorized the standings. Are they still in the mix for the wild card? Watching the A's lose to the Mets currently. Be with you guys till the top of the hour, then we'll jump off and call it a day. Probably back on either tonight with no sleep or early morning as soon as I can manage to wake myself up. No intention to go back to streaming afternoons. Just this afternoon worked out to be here. Plus we got our our pre-order bundle, so that was nice. Hey, what's up, NC? We're playing Madden 25. How am I liking it? Oh, I like it fine. I like having the NFL conversation. You see, Thursday, Season of Boom Limited's drop. You have better luck getting the bang for your buck then. So maybe Thursday would be a good day for opening packs. You got to get a rushing touchdown here. So they're currently third, 5.5 games pack. Time to get going, right, if they're going to do it this year. But it's been probably a decent year for Royal fans, right? You guys have been hanging around and been relevant and had a pretty big come up from last year. Although, I mean, getting close and not getting in isn't that fun. So you guys are right there for the wild card. Can't afford Madden 25. It looks like a big upgrade from 24 per NC. The game's definitely very nice visually. Did I see JJS injury? We're talking about the guy that plays for the Vikings, right? If so, yes. Otherwise, no. Having trouble getting going here. JJ McCarthy, yeah, McCarthy's out for the year. You got a little lucky, made some good coins, and you spin it on the packs. Nice, Gary. Who's your favorite card so far on your Mutt squad? You think the Royals will make it pretty far into the playoffs as a rider? You guys are 1.5 ahead of the Red Sox currently. Well, let's just keep running. Maybe we get lucky and run this in. These Forge challenges have been tough for me, at least.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey.
Thankfully, we keep the drive going. You have Devontae Smith and Evan Ingram. They're your guaranteed first downs. Athletics 2025 World Series run would be crazy. I hope they can at least make the playoffs in Sacramento, because it's going to show what a joke that John Fisher is to the entire baseball world. Because I think a lot of times people don't pay attention unless you get in the playoffs. Playing in a AAA stadium. They've been the best record in baseball since July 2nd, the A's have. But they were so bad before July 2nd, we're not even close to contending. We're not even close to 500. But hey, I'm still watching. You got Max Crosby and Michael Parsons, so your edge rushers are crazy. Go into the games on Labor Day against the Guardians. Oh, nice, Brendan. Do you have good seats? Since the All-Star break, the Padres have the best record. Oh, maybe I said All-Star break. Since July 2nd, we have the best record in baseball, at least as of last night when they won. It's what they said on the A's broadcast. Now, are they wrong? Maybe, but that's what Jenny Kavanaugh told me. Jenny would never lie. Jenny would never do anything wrong. She used to work for your Padres too, right? All right, so we completed the challenge. Boy, that was it's like pulling teeth. All right, score 2 touchdowns. We need a rushing and a throwing touchdown. Looks like we can let them score, though. Yeah, I've only touched Mutt so far. I don't think I'll play franchise or anything. I usually don't, Gary. Everybody on the Red Chat, hey, please subscribe, thumbs up, and give us some reactions if you'd be so kind. If you're in the TikTok chat, please follow, share, and like the stream. Big Rig is here. Philly's on a 4-game losing streak. Do you think there's anything wrong, or you think it's just the grind of the season, Big Rig? I'll play college football probably on Friday nights, I think, Gary. Friday nights going into Saturday mornings to talk college, but yeah, Madden will be my main deal. I know a lot more about NFL than I do, collegiate football. Sent the pick in Discord. Let's go. Everybody join the Discord. Here, I'll put it in the chat for the purple viewers. If you're on TikTok, click on my profile. My link tree's there, and join us in the Discord. If you would be so kind. Oh, yeah, those are good seats. It's a nice view right there, too. It doesn't look like anything's obstructing anything there. Right, so now we need the rushing touchdown. I need to remember that I need the rushing touchdown as well. That's how you feel. You'll feel like you'll play college football now and then. You need to get more familiar with college. I think when you stream, for what it's worth, Gary, and you don't know a lot about the subject, it makes it tough. Because I used to stream FIFA a lot when it was still called FIFA. And people would come in and they say, like, oh, what do you think about, Bayern Munich right now? What do you think about, Bundesliga or, Neymar's injury or something? It's like, I don't really know, man, because I'm, like, really casual. as in a soccer fan. And that's kind of how I feel with college football. Like, I like college football. I'll definitely watch the Sooners if I'm home on a Saturday and the game's being played and I remember to turn it on, but I don't plan my weekend around the Sooners or anything like that, like I do with like the Seahawks. Hey, what's up, Swedish? How's your day going? Might be a little hard with the nets, but pretty solid seats. Yeah, those seats look great. Oh, we got the one-hand interception try, but he can't hang on. I was going to clip it, but he didn't grab that one. Yeah, how was your day? So I got another guy that's talking Phillies baseball right now, Swedish. He's also a Philly fan. Big Rig says he thinks it's just the long season slump regarding the 4-game losing streak. Really shouldn't complain, per Big Rig. Here goes Stafford, will pull him down. Haven't been a good regular season team in a while. Barely scraped into the playoffs last couple of years. Yeah, you guys have had a great season so far. As long as it doesn't turn into like a 12-game losing streak or something where it's like, oh god, now we're falling apart. Crisis mode with this team. This isn't a slump anymore, per Swedish. Juan Soto is on fire, says Cam. And look at that SWAT animation. He's just missed a home run. It was Miguel Andahar opposite field shot. We need the rushing touchdown now. Apparently you did hear Juan Soto. Boy, it looked like we roughed the punter, but thankfully I didn't do it.
The Seahawks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10.
All right, so we got to get the rushing touchdown. We could throw down there and try to run it in, I think. They just have to remember not to go in.
Back to throw.
So, Profars, do you think the Padres messed up in trading Soto as quickly as they did? Or do you think it just wasn't going to work out there in San Diego? I don't think I've ever asked you about the Soto thing. I thought it was kind of strange how much you guys gave up to get him and then, moved off of him. Then again, I mean, you gotta play winning baseball, and something wasn't working there. On the wrong platform against the Swedish. Hey, it's the right platform as long as you guys are hanging out with me. I don't care which one you guys want to watch the stream on. Thanks for being here. He got you guys Merrill. Cam says 100% they messed up on trading him when they did. Got to get that rushing touchdown. We may have to try again on the next drive. No penalty though, right? For letting the Rams score. So okay, yeah, we'll just go for it here on 4th down. Hopefully it works out. Let me list everyone we got. I mean, if you're going to tell me a bunch of minor league guys, you may as well just make up some names out of the phone book. You're too young to remember phone books, but yeah, I'm not going to know who they are. Hopefully you got a good haul on it. Some of the A's hauls of late have been pretty bad for the Matt Olsons and Sean Murphys and guys like that of the world. Hey, Swedish, another month, another streak. Let's go, bud. Yeah, thanks for the big resubscription. We will get you on that sub ball as soon as we beat this challenge, which might be a while. So let's see. Oh yeah, King's a good player. That's actually a name I do know. Look at that one-hand interception animation. So you guys got King, Cease, Profar, Morel, and Higgy. You didn't get Juxon Profar. Profar was already a Padre. You didn't get him from the Yankees, right? Or do you just mean that you got Profar a spot to play or something? Is that how you mean it? I'm good. What's up, Jerica? How's your day been? Love that animation on the interception. Swedish, thanks for all the support. Let me remind everybody, hey, if you guys in the TikTok chat see Swedish's name there, please click on him and give him a follow. Great guy, and he creates content on TikTok. He wouldn't have the job. Yeah, but Profar's, at least he used to be a utility guy, so I don't know that I buy into that one. I don't think you can list him as part of your acquisitions for Soto, if we're being realistic about the conversation. Because as good as Profar's been this year, you would have found a spot for him and Soto, right? Yeah, he was having a good year before the slump.
that spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A's are going to get on the board. Cameron flies out to center, and that'll bring home Miguel Andujar from third base. They had first and third with an out there. Ooh, that should have been picked. He was formerly an Oakland Athletic. He had a very dubious play with the A's when we were in a wild card game, when it was still the single game deal, where he had the bases loaded, could have taken a hit by pitch, got out of the way, and we ended up not scoring and losing to Tampa. I think it was 2019, or maybe it was 2020. 2020 was the COVID year, so I think it's 2019. It's been a while. And then I thought he was with the Padres ever since, but I could be misremembering what happened with Profar. But yeah, a lot of A's fans resent him, although he's fun to use on MLB The Show for what it's worth. I thought he was okay for us. I think he hit like 20-something home runs that year that we had him. So outfield would have been Soto, Grisham, Tatis. You're telling me Profar couldn't have been the DH or play any of the infield positions for you guys? Oh, he went to the Rockies for a while. Hey, Seahawks, what's up, Rylan? Yeah, I guess I lost track of him. So he has had a couple stints in San Diego, right? I feel like you guys got a lot of our cast-offs for a while there. Sean Manaea went to the Padres as well. DH would have been Donnie Barrels or David Peralta. But still, he's not part of the trade, though. Are you winning? We're trying. We got to go rush for a touchdown to complete this challenge, Jericho.
Recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
I was thinking just throw it down there and try to run it in, but maybe we should just hand it to McCaffrey. Trying to get as many of these Forge challenges done as I can on stream. The challenges are tough this year. Like way harder than I remember them being in previous Maddens. But Merrill wasn't a part of the trade, so you're letting that slide. I mean, listen, if we're talking about what you got on a trade, you got to talk about what you got on the trade. You can't say like, oh, it opened up the spot, unless you thought realistically that Profar was better than Soto, and you had to create a space for him. I don't think anybody was really anticipating Profar being as good as he was this year, at least early in the year, right? Even though your name is Profar, so maybe you did anticipate it.
They'll drop to throw.
But you guys gave up a boatload, right, to acquire Soto in the first place. It was like all the, I don't say all the top prospects, but it was a lot of the top prospects, right? Let's see. Should NFL use best three method for the Super Bowl so one team actually proves they can win? Oh, best of three? No, I don't think so. I think that's part of the great spectacle of the NFL, man, is a single elimination once you get into the postseason, and you know you're going to have a bad team get through occasionally that gets a couple fortuitous bounces that goes their way, or you have a team that has an unfortunate injury, and always going to bring up those conversations about what could have been had the cookie not crumbled that way. But no, I think the NFL's fine the way it is, with having it set up on a single elimination. What record do I think the Seahawks will get this year? Yeah, I kind of say the same thing all the time with the Seahawks. I don't think anybody truly knows. And if anybody's telling you, oh yeah, Seattle's winning 12 games, they're BSing you. If they're telling you that they're winning 5 games, they're probably a hater. But, realistically, they might be a 7-win team. They might be an 11-win team. It's hard to know with a rookie head coach how it's going to go. Yeah, Abrams is a star. Makes sense. How do I feel about the NFL wanting to go to 18 games? I don't really like it. My whole life it was 16 games, and we were used to the records being the records, and they were, somewhat significant. Now it's a 17-game season, so you can't compare season records anymore. Now you're going to have guys going for 2,000 yards, and people are going to hype that up like it's a big deal, and it is a big deal, but it's not as big a deal as getting 2,000 yards rushing or receiving on a 16-game schedule. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them extending it, but the more weeks that they can offer football and the more that they have the bye weeks spacing out the season, the more money they're going to make. So it doesn't surprise me at all. Hey, we'll get Lincoln Tomlinson, and we got a tiny Diney from Jerica. Thank you very much, Jerica. And thank you, Swedish, for the big resub. Let me get you on our subscriber wall. We got a subscriber challenge. If we get to our subscriber number on new subs, or if we get to 50 subs on TikTok, I will shave my head. We'll probably continue to lower that number over the next few months until we do it. It's a Manscaped, semi-Manscaped sponsored challenge. So I've never shaved my head. It may be a disaster, but I'm sure the product will work well. They have a new head shaver. But thanks to everybody for all the support. Let's see if we can get another challenge or two done. I need to find another dark marker. This one's just about out of ink. Having to press on it pretty hard. I got on my I Am Jimmy shirt. We are fundraising for Jimmy's Fund and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Let me put up the QR code for everybody on the vertical streams. It is available in the bottom right corner of my purple chat right now. And if anybody needs a link instead of the QR code, just let me know. They are attempting to strike out cancer in kids. This fundraiser is put together and ran by our buddy FKN Kamish, the fluffy kitty ninja himself. And this is the 4th year that I've participated. It's the 5th annual fundraiser. They always end up raising way more funds than I think is possible. And I think that's a testament to how good he does on getting everything coordinated, and his wife and all the other streamers as well. So I know we've had some support from my community. Appreciate you guys that have participated over the years, and hopefully we'll have a good participation this year. Feel free to share like my tweet, or share the Instagram post or anything like that. I know not everybody's able to donate or necessarily wants to donate to different causes, but hey, sharing is free, so please share the links if you'd be so kind. Do I want to join your online Madden League? Probably not, bud. I doubt that I would allocate enough time to really be a productive part of an online league. I'd love to have you follow and come in and talk about it, and talk Madden and NFL with me. But yeah, I don't think I'll probably jump into too many leagues. My neighbor discovered me on TikTok one day, and last time he was in chat, he was saying he was going to try to do one like with a local friend. So I might play a college football league with him, just because it's somebody that I know in person, and maybe play some games in person type of thing. But as far as jumping into a lot of stuff, I hate to overpromise and underdeliver, if that makes sense. You think 18 games should be taken into account for the records? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's kind of like baseball, right? The really old home run record was Babe Ruth and 60 home runs, and it was 154 games. Then Maris broke it, and there was a lot of discussion over that. Maris had the asterisk by his name. I don't think the media was very kind to Roger Maris back in those days. Then eventually McGuire and Sosa and then Bonds all break the record. Of course, those guys were synthetically aided, but it's not the same, right? I mean, if you're playing 8 more games or you're playing 2 more games in the NFL, it's all different. So I kind of hate to see that the NFL's gone that way, but it's all about the money. It's all about the Benjamins, as they used to say. So that's still the case. Hey Manly, how's your day going? Appreciate all of you guys being there. Please follow, share, and like. The more you guys share and like the stream, the more we'll get driven onto the For Your page. Oh, our timer says 0. That's okay. We're streaming a little over time. Let me put put something on there for you guys to look at. We'll put the little I love you heart, because I love you guys hanging out with me. Thanks for being here, everyone. All right, we are streaming till the top of the hour. Probably back on in the morning, but if I'm feeling frisky, I'll just jump on in the middle of the night. Oh, I thought I was going to intercept that. Could not get the animation. We're on the final part of Forge. These Forge challenges have been tough. Let's see, Buddy is wiped, having a few drinks, making your rounds, no pun intended. Hey, we're glad you're here now. So those of you that have Madden, what do you think so far? And if you don't have it, do you think you'll buy it?
Throwing now, Stafford.
It's unique and it's new to me because I wasn't always a college football purchaser over the years. Seeing the college game come out a few weeks before Madden, and I think it may have taken a little bit of the excitement out of the Madden community, and that folks are already playing a football game and they're already involved in, you know, the college football game. And that might be in Dynasty, it might be in College Ultimate Team, or, you know, Road to Glory, whatever your game mode is there. I doubt it's going to drive sales down significantly on Madden, but it's kind of splitting up their community a little bit, which is an interesting dynamic. I wish college football could come out in the spring, but it makes sense for it to come out closer to the season. Feels like MLB The Show is just kind of in that right spot, right, where they come out in March and there's really no other sports titles that are up to that level against them. Boy, I thought we were going to complete the challenge that time, but that was a dime from Stafford. You will only buy it to transfer your NCAA player. That's a pretty cool feature this year, right? That you can start in college and go to the pros. MLB is boring to play, says Drapa. I've enjoyed the game over the years. I don't enjoy the state of the game as it stands now. Don't allow a touchdown. Don't allow 10 yards in 2 plays. Jose Canseco, Miguel Tejada, Bill King, Terry Steinbach, and a couple others of years gone by are going into the Oakland A's Hall of Fame on the 17th. Be pretty cool to go out for that ceremony, but I don't think I'll go this weekend to the Coliseum. But you never know. Sometimes surprise myself and end up out there. Hey, what's up, Damien? How are you today? Guys, if you haven't followed, be sure to follow. There's a surprise when you follow.
He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A's down 3-1, top 7 in Citi Field for this game.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Fought for it, but Cooper Kupp's got it, and there's the 10 yards. We were supposed to not give up, so let's just restart right here. MLB running out of ideas for the show. You think they need to improve the pack odds. Here's something I think with MLB. I think they shouldn't do the sets and seasons thing. I think they expose themselves on not having a lot of retired players and legends in the game. And then we're grinding constantly for the same guys over and over again that we just were, you know, paralleling the season before. Oh, here's Raleigh Fingers again, A's fans. You know, like, how exciting is it to get Raleigh Fingers over and over again? I know some guys played on multiple teams, so you might get a Raleigh Fingers on the Brewers, or you might get Raleigh on the Padres, but there's only a limited amount of guys that they can put on each team for these theme teams. So if they're going to keep doing sets and seasons, and my God, I hope they'll stop at one of these points, but if they're going to keep doing that, they really need to go and get a lot more retired players' rights. And it doesn't have to necessarily be Hall of Fame guys, just guys that were fun, that played throughout our lifetimes. And, you know, you got guys that are my age that grew up in the 80s and 90s, and you have a lot of you guys that are a lot younger than I am that maybe want to see the guys from the 2000s or the 2010s. And I think if they can get a better mix of players, at least, that could add some excitement to their game. But as it stands, boy, it feels really still to me. It's like, oh, okay, here's the same guys you just, you know, worked for on season 1. Enjoy getting Carlos Pena again if you're a Tampa Bay Rays fan, or, you know, Tom Hinkie again if you're a Blue Jays fan. Stuff just gets super redundant. You think for the programs they need to keep the boss packs at 200K instead of 1 million? Yeah, who wants to grind that much? I know I don't. I like having stuff that's repeatable and, you know, fun to go after, but I don't want to dedicate my whole life to the game. And sometimes you just can't, right? Like, sometimes you don't have that much free time, and you may not want to spend money on it. So, yeah, the show's in a bad state, in my opinion. I know some of you may still be having fun with it, too. Right. This Rams offense has been gnarly, having to deal with Stafford and Cooper Kupp and the crew. My MLB team, they're losing right now to the Mets. I like the A's.
In motion, it's Robinson.
Got them pretty good yesterday, though.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams.
It's 3-1. They might pull off the upset late. Our best hitter, though, is on paternity leave. Brent Rooker's out for a bit. TJ, thank you very much for the likes on TikTok.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's over the
Well, they got 16 yards on us. I'm trying to get those bonus stars. So let me just keep restarting, guys. Sorry that's tough, but these deals are tough. Do I think a move to Vegas could bring more attention to the fans of the organization? The move to Vegas is a mockery of a sham. They shouldn't be allowed to move out of Oakland. There's plenty of fans there. Fisher is an absolute embarrassment for Major League Baseball, and it's going to be more of the same as long as he owns the team. So I'm very anti the move. As far as more attention, you know, anything that's a new toy, people are going to be excited about for a while, but when they lose consistently and trade away all their best players, it's going to be more of the same. Fisher's already ran this playbook in the MLS. He owns the San Jose Earthquake. He promised if they built PayPal Stadium, he would spend more money on the team, and he hasn't. And they're a perpetual loser in the MLS, and they'll continue to run the same thing out here in Oakland. Hey, what's up, John J Vlogs? How are you? No, it's all good, bud. Yeah, I like talking sports. It doesn't have to be the sport that we're playing. I just like Madden a little bit more for myself as a streamer because I can talk a lot more about NFL with some knowledge than I can with college, where I don't have as much of a knowledge base as a fan. So you guys will see me more on Madden, but I don't think that's like, at least for me, it's not an indictment like, oh hey, you know, college football's bad. I just think Madden's easier for me to dive into and talk about. What's up, John Jay? You're having a great day. Well, I'm glad you're spending some of your day with us. What's happening, Mr. Betos? Welcome into chat. Now, what was this? We had to not allow the touchdown, so we just got to run out the clock, I guess. What's the coach recommendation? Let's go to clock and see if we can just eat up the whole game here. It is short quarters, so we got that going for us.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey.
See, just for money. Shoot, I think there's a little differential between the game clock and play clock. I gotta run this play. So, Brados, how's your day going so far? I guess just getting started there in Australia. That was terrible. Trying to run out the clock and we're moving backwards here against the Rams.
Now it is third down. So, points at a
All right, I got about 10 minutes before my in-laws are going to head out.
as we are
They head out, then Daddy Daycare is in session.
On EA Sports. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud.
There we go. Ward will get us a first down, and we can get back to the run game.
It's complete.
Oh, did they agree to part ways? Because I hadn't read anything about it yet. I know yesterday the news was there was a deal in place with the Steelers, but the Niners and Ayuk were really close to getting a deal done, and there was like one more hurdle to clear, and it sounded like they were gonna get back on, you know, being eye to eye with one another. Gonna send us to Daniel Marshalls. I messaged you today on Discord, Billy. Just thinking about you. I hope everything's going well. But yeah, as far as Ayuk, I thought he was going to stay with San Fran. You're going for dinner. What type of dinner are you having there, John Jay?
We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Let's see. Officer Mama. There's the shout for our buddy Pilly.
Second and a yard.
They have been working on it. The Niners are tired of trying to keep him. Yeah, so Carne Basada's probably my most frequent guy that I talk to about the 49ers, although I have a lot of 49er fans in my community. And Carne was in earlier, and he may still be lurking, but Carne said he wishes they would just go ahead and make the trade. He's tired of, as a fan, he's tired of waiting on this deal. I know, but I talked to Carne a bit more than I usually get to talk to you, Billy, regarding the Brandon Ayuk trade, because it's coming up right now on our TikTok chat. Trade hasn't happened yet, but yeah, Carne's kind of over it. He wants the deal to just get on with it and you know, move on with the season. How do you feel about it, though? Pilly wants them to resign him. Is Jimmy Butler the best bull of all time? Grupp, there's a guy named Michael Jordan who was a little better than Jimmy Butler, in my estimation. I guess we can just move down. Yeah, let's get them. Let's see, you as well. You like the Bulls more, but you can talk about the Niners more because of the drama for our buddy. And I can't see your display name. It doesn't pop up in my chat. It's Dinton. Yeah, Dinton, he likes the drama. So John Jay's having steak for dinner. What type of steak are we talking about? We doing ribeye, T-bone, medium well done. Tell me all about the steak. I still love grilling steaks, but I haven't eaten probably over a decade. Oh, Mr. Met and Mrs. Met is there. I kind of wish I was watching the game with my daughter. My daughter loves the baseball mascots. She was unaware of Mr. Met till yesterday. I told her there's a Mrs. Met, but Mrs. Met wasn't on TV. Today she's there handing out t-shirts or something. All right, so I got 7 minutes to get as many of these as I can done, and then tonight we should wrap up most of our challenges, or the morning stream. Next stream we'll wrap up our challenges and start playing some seasons for you guys. I think the online head-to-head is a little more exciting to watch than the challenges, but boy, the challenges are challenging for sure. So don't allow 5 yards on the play. Don't allow any yards for the bonus. We need to pin our ears back and stuff Stafford in the end zone here if we can.
So 1st and 10, and the Rams offense gets
Stuff
ready.
Stafford sounds delicious. Yeah, let's see. Is running back blocking, or is he going out on a
Stafford
route?
gonna put it up right away.
All right, we'll get to him.
And Stafford
Madden 25 is really fun for me, Pitley, for what it's worth. Do I go to any pro sports games regularly, stay home and watch free and comfort? A little bit of both. I think I've been to 4 or 5 A's games this year, and I haven't gone to a Warrior game in a while. I do like going to the Warrior games too. Yeah, we got through that one pretty easily, John, for a change. We need to get a sack. There's a bonus if we don't allow 40-plus yards on the drive. So we'll try the same play. We'll try that double mug blitz, but that thing used to be really overpowered. Computer's playing a lot tougher now. How far Oakland from San Francisco? No, I mean, it depends, I guess, if you're on the west end of Oakland. But you can ride the BART. It's not that long through the Transbay Tube. And I don't know, between the Bay Bridge and San Francisco and Oakland's probably like 8-10 minute drive. Just kind of depends on traffic. But I don't live in the Bay Area, so I don't usually make that journey too much. If I'm going to San Francisco, I'm going to San Francisco. If I'm going to Oakland, I'm heading to Oakland. Rarely have I gone between the two of them, but I've done it a few times. But yeah, they're really close to each other as far as the two cities are in the Bay. We got our sack. Okay, yeah, it let us get the complete challenge. I didn't know if we had to play the whole drive. Don't allow more than 50 passing yards. Don't allow more than 25. Well, we'll keep trying to get after it. So I would like to fire up stream at midnight tonight, but I've been really tired during the nights. I've gotten used to sleeping through the night again right now, and sometimes it's tough to kind of bounce back and forth and cut off your sleep a little bit that way. So if I do fall asleep, I'll set some alarms and start trying to wake up at like 3:30 a.m., maybe 4 a.m., and then it usually takes me 20-30 minutes to get all the stream titles set up, create a thumbnail, because I do a thumbnail for TikTok and YouTube, create the titles, send the go live tweet, and then get live. So after I'm up and in here, it'll probably take me another 20-30 minutes to go. That was not what we wanted. Stafford carved us up there. Let me take time out so I can reset. We're going no huddle, so let's see the play. Oh, I still messed that up. I can't take another deal. All right, let me just go offside. Can I go offside? Apparently not. There we go. Okay. Come on, guys. I just want to restart. I already messed up the challenge. Referee's looking pretty smug about me messing up the challenge.
So he jumped it.
Here we go. Restart. John Jay, thanks for all the reactions there on the red chat. Let's see if we can sneak through this deal one more time.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Hey, have a great dinner. No, I should be out of here in like 3 minutes, buddy. If you think about it, post a picture in the Discord, guys. Love to see your dinners. Profars, John Jay, all of you buddies.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
John Jay's got to go. Stakes ready.
Again is Stafford.
The stakes have never been higher.
And
That was kind of a dirty play. We lowered the helmet there. No, it's okay, man. I'm just going to try to pass this one like 1 or 2 more times, and we get it or we don't, and load up for our next stream. Oh, I haven't had dinner yet. I'll probably make something light for myself and the kids. Today was Whopper Wednesday, so I went through BK, had a Whopper and like half of a large fries.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end.
So yeah, I gotta watch on the calories. I've been blowing up a bit with the waistline. The elliptical behind me is turned into more of a clothing rack than anything, which is not its intended purpose.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
And they got me on this one. All right, I'll try it one more time. Either we pass or fell on our last attempt here. Challenge failed. Yeah, let's try it again. So we'll still have a little bit of Forge and a little bit of the other one to finish up. Maybe an hour, 2 hours of content, and then some seasons on our next stream.
To throw is Stafford.
What a freaking dime, man. I thought my defender was all over it. Yeah, the fast food's it's tough to beat. So there's a website called Slick Deals, and I usually check it and see if there's anything that we need for the family, or like a nice meal deal or something to go out and eat. And I saw that the Subway had a buy one get one on the footlongs. And our Subway, we actually have 2 in my hometown, but one that's closer to me had caught on fire and burnt down. So they rebuilt it, and my wife's been saying she wanted to go to Subway. So anyhow, I thought about her, and her in-laws, or her parents were over, my in-laws were over. So we went and got Subway for them. But on the way to Subway, I was like, yeah, let me swing through and get myself an Impossible Whopper, because I've been on the vegetarian diet for a long time. I do eat too much junk food. So, yeah, we had the Subway, and we had some BK, and also got my daughter some Wendy's as well, because she likes a little bacon cheeseburger. Wendy's and Burger King are, like, in the same parking lot there. So, usually if we hit one, we hit the other and get the app deals.
He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, it's super expensive, right? These days. But when I saw the buy one, get one, I thought, like, oh, that's not bad. Boy, the one-hand animations are slick this year. I know that's not the only reason to play the game, but we just snatched that away with Rodney Thomas. Went up and got it at the Apex, and we'll complete the challenge that way. And we triggered the team celebration animation. So do we have to play the whole game without them scoring? Okay, yeah, we do. We got to get through the whole game.
Trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area.
So there's
that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction.
We need like one first down, right?
Easy interception.
Minute 52, and we're in the 4th quarter.
The Seahawks offense. The last drive for this
yeah. Try to save. It's tough. If you go somewhere and need out, yeah, it's easy to drop $50. If you go with a family member or a friend, the drinks are so expensive these days. I hate to just be a cheapskate on everything, but yeah, you definitely can save money by eating at home when possible. And I was telling my wife, because she was saying how nice it was to order from Subway today, because she hadn't used their app before, so I had her download it because I know there's a deal on them, to get that buy one get one thing. She's saying, like, it's so nice to order on the app and you just walk in and you pick it up. You don't have to sit there and mess around and put in your order and wait for them to make the sandwich and things. And I said the only drawback of that is you end up with so many apps on your phone that you don't have room for other things. Lindor continued to victimize the A's. Will Klein, who I'm not super familiar with, giving up the hits right now, and this may not be one that the A's rally back in. These may not look the same till Rooker returns. Still play the show, probably very sparingly the rest of the way. If there's a weekend that there's drops on the purple stream temp, that tends to bring in a lot of lurkers and viewers. I'll probably jump on for the drop weekends. Also, it gives us that segue to talk a lot more baseball. Because if somebody's scrolling, right, and they see a football stream, they may not stop and talk baseball with you. But if they see baseball, they might jump in, right? So, yeah, we'll probably play it like once a month or something here through the rest of the baseball season. We completed it. Let's see if we get any packs to open here. Absolutely, it's ridiculous. Not like Gordon Ramsay is making it. Shouldn't be triple what it was a couple years ago. I've heard, and I think it's true, a lot of times it's cheaper right now to go to the sit-down chains than it is the fast food chains. And I don't know how we got to this point. But, you know, if you look around, there might be a deal at Chili's or Applebee's or, you know, IHOP, Denny's, whatever, that may end up coming in cheaper than just getting like McDonald's and stuff. And it's like, man, that's kind of crazy. And part of it is we got used to doing everything during the pandemic with, you know, DoorDash and this and that. And they started increasing the prices, and not all those price increases were necessary. Some of those price increases were these companies taking advantage of people, wanting to have something convenient and not wanting to have to sit down and interact with everybody else. Let's see. Looking through, we got Anju Plays on. Anju Plays is also doing the Jimmy's Fun fundraiser, so I'm going to rate Anju and hope we can get some more progress towards striking out cancer in kids. Check out Anju Plays on Twitch. We'll rate him right now. Of course, if you're looking for anybody, you can always check out the Grit Gaming directory for all our buddies that are streaming tonight or anytime. And I will see you guys again tomorrow morning or afternoon on our, or excuse me, this coming night or this coming morning on our next stream. Shouldn't be on in the afternoon tomorrow. Here we go to Anju Plays right now. Have a great rest of your night, everyone.